Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the show, dude. Welcome to my live stream at a extremely rare hour for the Connor Eats Pants stream. You sound so full of life, dude. I am. I am full of life. It couldn't be a brighter Sunday. No way, a Connor stream would have to sacrifice my sleep schedule for it. Dude, you know what I miss? Europeans. That's right. That's you. We're watching today a Formula E Evo Sessions creator race. That's what we're watching. Let's get some poggers in the chat. Let's get some poggers in the chat. If you're excited for 2026 Formula E Evo Sessions.
62 months pog.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up for you. Because you can't hear it yet. And you cannot see it yet. But I'm going to change that. Hold. How do I do that? Wait, why can't you hear it? Hold on. Oh, that's weird. 1 second. Okay. Then the Clash Royale yesterday. I think we're doing that tomorrow.
They'll be awarded a huge 5 points for their team. We've forgotten 2 people. What about the
There we go, dude. It's race car time.
Are the 2 TPs. It's their job to motivate the team, lead them, and also
Let's
get tactical.
go.
Hopefully they don't take any pointers from Sunny Hayes. They're also able to use a power-up once during the event. It's called double points. These lot are on fire with these names. When activated, the points for that duel, guess what? They're doubled. Very complex. These drivers have been working really hard in the simulators, or at least I hope they have.
Keep this in a
Drivers
tab
world-class
before the
race
race.
cars.
Wait, what
Seems
is
to
that?
go
Hold
really
on.
well.
I have to change my title.
This is real. 10 creators in 10 £2 million plus race cars. Who on earth
Wait,
signed
£2
this
million
up? I'm not
race
gonna wanna miss
cars?
this. Oh, and subscribe.
What? What? Whoa, that's like...
Hello and welcome. We are live.
It's like the
in
biggest
Jeddah
race
at the
cars
Corniche
ever.
circuit. We cannot wait for Evo Sessions 2
That's
to
like-
get underway. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's like the
gonna be a
biggest
little
race
wild
cars
fun.
ever in
And I'm
real
delighted
life.
to say we have this cracking crew with us. Some with quite a lot of racing experience. DC 13-time Formula 1 winner. Congratulations to you. Karun Chandhok, also
No,
F1
Formula
driver,
E
Formula
is
driver.
actually the
They're
best
looking cars.
format
These guys are just quick
of
whippets.
racing.
Kai, brilliant to have you
It's
with
not
us, and
50
also Jack as
cc.
well. You're gonna be
It's
talking
not.
to
Don't
everyone
go.
that's watching at home.
No,
We
no,
wanna
no.
hear from you. We wanna know
This
where you're
is
from.
like
We want
200
your
cc.
questions. I mean, I'm surprised the
This
risk
is
assessment for
200
this has been signed
cc.
off,
It's
if I'm
actually
honest.
really
What's
cool.
gonna happen?
I don't know. I do. What I do know is last night they have some simulators here of the track, and the cars are pretty fast. But
I'm pretty sure I just need to watch. I don't think there's anything else I have to do for you.
I'm getting a bit
Luckily-
of butterflies, to be honest. I didn't know what I was signing up for, really. I didn't realise they were doing proper, like, these are proper cars.
Yeah,
Like, for
they
the
are.
people at home, these are proper cars. These aren't toys.
Raise the volume.
These are proper cars.
Wait, these are
the cars that were
proper
racing
cars.
yesterday in a
I only
Formula
just found
World
that out.
Championship.
I only just
Yeah.
found out watching today.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
kind of
know.
glad you're
Chaos.
not in one of the cars. So I'm glad you're with us on our side.
Yeah,
Proper
Kai, what are you most looking
cars.
forward to
I'm
seeing?
Mate.
Not in one of the cars as well.
Connor
But I
16.
think I think it's going to be chaos, and not only that, but I didn't realize they had basically like no experience and not much warm-up, which feels like, how do you sign off on that and just think, you know what, let me stick them in a Formula E car? That's mental.
And also at a circuit where, I mean, you guys know you've won in Monaco.
Where
This
is
a street
Tubbo? I
circuit
think
that was
Tubbo's
literally
here.
Like right next to
Actually,
your
it's
face.
not true.
DC,
I
what's it
saw
gonna take for
Cobby
these guys
Lame
and girls to put in
was on the
a
list. Yo, Mandy, thank you for the sub.
They wanna win
Skeet,
today.
Dog,
Well,
Sue
I crown a
Vividly.
champion.
Absolutely, but I don't think
What
we
other
can
EU
forget,
frogs
quite
are
frankly,
here?
There's quite a variation in experience, so I think just
Where
not
are the
screwing
car?
up
The cars will be
is
here
going to be
soon.
sufficient to kind of get you into the ballpark, and we've already seen from the qualifiers a sort of pecking order, so I'm not expecting a big variation from that. Are you, Karun?
We never know. They might be fast learners. They might go out there for the duels and just like unleash something they've been keeping in their pocket. You never know. But it's listen. You
Jack
can't
Doherty?
underestimate what
I
they're
don't
doing
know
here.
if
It's
he's
basically
there.
like one of us rocking up to Wimbledon and saying, "Come on, let's go." You know, Novak Djokovic fire a serve. I mean, that's basically what you're saying. Is these guys are driving the same cars that Oliver Rowland and Jake Dennis and all these world champions have been racing, and you're trying to get them to drive it on the same
Claviculi was
track that they've
chopping
been
it up with
racing.
Andrew Tate. The joke's
It's not a small
over.
challenge.
Banana.
Difficult for us.
Claviculi was
If-
chopping it
if
up with
you
Andrew
threw us
Tate
in,
before the
absolutely,
frame
certainly for
mogging
me,
was
with all
even
my
a thing.
advanced years, we would struggle.
Are we forgetting like 3
100%.
weeks
It's
ago?
not easy.
I'm just going to say, if
Are
you
we
did play
forgetting
against
like
Djokovic,
3
you missed
weeks
the ball, what's the
ago
worst that can
when
happen, you know?
the
Really?
Miami
The
incident?
problem is, if you
ball
miss
could-
the chicane, you're in the wall.
The ball could hit me in the head.
How quickly we
You never know.
forget.
I mean, actually knowing you, that's a very strong probability. All right, guys, let's meet our first team.
I'm not
Set
as
your
on
box.
Twitter as you. Well, that was like a bigger deal. That was like... That one hit like ESPN too.
I'm Cal Freezy, and I am the team principal of the famous Senor Frogs.
Yo,
We have the team
principal?
camaraderie, the experience. I see no reason why we shouldn't be walking home with a W today.
I hate
Yeah,
school,
no,
man.
It's savage. Like, it's famously a savage track, and it's going to be my first time driving a Formula E car.
It's your first time driving a car?
Jump up.
Wait,
from
that's so
a 60
not
mile per hour
safe.
car to a 200 mile per hour Formula E car. I mean, I'm not really sure how we're gonna handle it.
Nah, bro. They can't put her in the... They can't make her do that, bro. That's not safe.
Go-karted when I was younger. I used to have a very, very, very quick Nissan
You
GTR.
can't do
I used to
that.
drive it very legally.
Okay, so you should be quite handy. I like to think I'm okay, but
Yo, I hope the burnt peanut is racing today.
I am partnered with Mahindra. How's it on the bum? Seat fitting, sorted, still full of optimism, right?
I
Like
hope the
nothing's
burnt
gone wrong
peanut
yet.
is racing a car.
Feeling That's maybe not going to last. Let's see how we get on.
Did I just hear he'll learn?
That's what my car's going to look like at the end of the race. After
The burnt peanut is not racist. Don't say that. He's a good guy.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, you need to look the part.
I've crashed a vehicle before, and not for the first time on YouTube.
Wait, he's crashed a
I
car?
think there's valid concern for me. Sick. Now I feel like a driver.
Now you look the part.
My wife and daughter are with me at the minute. They're staying in the hotel whilst I do the training. We're in.
Bro, these guys, they picked like the worst
She has
guys.
said, "Oh, please don't crash when we're out there. Like, we don't want to see Daddy crash on the track."
What vibe am I after? Like, intimidating vibe.
Dude,
My
they
game
have
plan
like,
is
there's so many
driving incredibly
YouTubers.
fast. Now I feel
You
like
ever
my vibe's right.
realize, like, there's
Fastest
so,
driver, though. I
there's
don't know
like
why.
new
There's no
people
doubt
you
in my
find
mind
out
it's gonna
about
be
every
Chip,
day.
Chip is annoyingly quite fast, but he is on my team, so actually maybe that's a good thing.
I think my throttle control will be a little bit better than potentially some of the other drivers, and that just comes from sim experience.
They're
and
part of
understanding.
Quadrant, Lando
no reason why
Norris's
he
team.
doesn't
They're
take
all
home the
YouTubers.
gold today.
Lando Norris, that guy is from
These guys, fantastic.
Formula.
So patient, so lovely. That just, it's so fun of like just being able to sit for a day. Nobody's laughed at me. The whole time I've not been laughed at.
Hold on, I need to make an Instagram story that I'm live. Yo, Cherry, thank you.
More and more laps, and you're more comfortable with the lines. It'll become more of full throttle, straight to brake.
I don't really know what my strategy is. I know these things have a lot of power, and I haven't
I'm waiting for
really
like something
got
on the
to grips with
screen
how
that
fast
looks
I'm
like
gonna go. So
relevant, so
I'll
then
see,
I
but
can
imagine I'm
take a
gonna be
photo
absolutely
and then
crushing
make it
it.
my Instagram story.
Fun with friends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You've done a bit
yeah,
of that.
I'm never that good.
They're not all boys. We literally just saw a
If our team
girl.
doesn't
See,
get the
there's a
winning
girl.
screen, I will be incredibly shocked.
I'm thinking Bez is going to be joining me there. I feel like Bez has a demon inside of him.
How would anyone
and if
watch
that
your
comes
stream
out, a
when
crash
there
is on the
are...
cards. He's a man of chaos.
The breaking's the.
Okay, I'm not gonna
hardest
read
thing to
that
learn.
out on just
I
chatting.
don't know if I've got the biggest balls, but I think my balls work the most.
Well, that's a good question, but you know
The car
what? Some
feels
people
good,
have
it's very
different
quick.
I'm
preferences
definitely
for
feeling like
content.
A bit of an underdog here, but hey, in the one-lap races, anything can happen. And you know what? Karting,
Some people have
Formula E,
different
it is a
content
different ballgame,
preferences.
so
Chalice, thank you for becoming a YouTube member, dude.
Has a dream of being a race driver one day. There are only a handful of people in the
Been
world that get
watching
to do
these
this.
guys for 10 years. Wait, YouTube chat has been watching this for 10 years? Dude, please, like, give us info on what's happening.
The Samuel Frogs team lines up. We've got Cal Freezy with us, the team principal, the man in charge. Chip decided that obviously, are you the like responsible, reliable, organised one to bring everyone together?
Yeah, it's definitely not because I'm the slowest.
Oh,
It's
I
definitely because of my incredible tactical nous.
Okay, so you're slow in a car.
No, it's not that.
Who have you got your eye on? Who are you hoping is going to clinch the win for your team?
You know what? I am really excited to see how Chip gets on. I reckon.
Bro,
Bez is a
imagine
bit
your
of a
name being
daredevil,
Chip.
and this is obviously.
Can you imagine, bro?
fast, so I
Like,
found him
oh,
to do quite
dude.
well, but then I've also heard
Can
on
I
the
have
other side
salt
as well,
with that?
that Juco is somebody who's been high as well. So.
Like, what?
Like, all you guys seem like very respectful
Yo.
and quite friendly. It's not at all the world that I'm used to when it comes to
Nah,
competition.
I'll
So
take
when
sour
you get
cream
your
and
game face
onion.
on and getting in the grill of your competitors, because you want
Yeah,
your guys.
I mean, I'll be honest. In front of the cameras, it's been like that. But me and Vic, we've had some
My
harsh
name's
words said to each other,
Dorito.
but I'm sure the cameras will pick up on that at some
Bro,
point.
So
no,
are you,
no, that's
giving it some of
foul,
that?
bro.
Well, giving him some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to forget this for a while, whoever takes this glory. I mean, I know obviously there is the coveted incredible trophy that I know you want in your trophy
Absolutely.
cabinet, but this is not going to be forgotten between you and Vic for a while.
No, this is bragging rights. You know, I want to be able to hold this over him, but not only that, but all of the creators in his team as well. You know, we want to walk away
Is
with
this
the
a
trophy,
side man?
and that's exactly
It
what
said
we plan to do.
Vic.
Are you going to play fairly? Or are you going to, you know, maybe go into the
We'll win.
garage and, you know,
We want to win.
God, he's getting
stick a knife in the
serious now.
tire or something?
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure about that, but we'll win.
There we are. We have
What
fighting
is
talk.
this?
Guys, do you
Connor
think they're gonna
eats
win?
pants.
I think you might.
Dream
I think you're a very
SMP.
organised man.
Thank you.
But what is the team principal? I still don't.
The
Are you
boss.
the manager? He's the boss.
Yeah, the manager.
There we
Because
go.
you've bossed the Sidemen charity match, innit?
Yes, I was
And
the
you were a
manager.
good, but did you win?
Lost on penalties, but that's okay.
So he lost. I already knew that. I just wanted him to say it. in
Okay, I'm
person.
in my Instagram story.
Do you have any tricks up your sleeve? Anything secret we can know now?
Look, my tricks come down to motivation. That's all I can
Connor
do.
eats
There's not much
pants,
else I
the
can really
upstairs
influence
kitchen.
here.
I don't have
I've
an
got
upstairs
motivated guys.
kitchen.
I've got
Also,
encouraged them
EU
because a
people
lot
don't
of it
even know
out there
about the
comes down
upstairs
to
kitchen
confidence.
bit
When
unless
it's one
they've
of
been
your first
watching
times
the
going out there and
VODs.
going like 180 miles an hour, whatever those ridiculous speeds are. You gotta have the balls to do it. So hyping them up, getting them excited, and also letting them enjoy the experience as well, because this is pretty cool.
I need to sign you up for the real thing.
Are you enjoying it or are you feeling tense? Because a lot of the drivers have been feeling quite stressed out.
When do
Yeah,
they
put it
start
this way,
driving
I'm
the
quite
cars?
lucky I'm not behind the wheel because I've managed to have a fantastic day. But yeah, a few of those guys have definitely been tense throughout.
Sun on the burnt
Cal, we
peanut.
cannot wait to see how you get on at Good
Bro,
Life.
this is the number
competition.
one
Let's be quick stars.
number one streamer of Israel.
Hey, I'm Vic
I don't know if I can
1/7
show
for the
this.
Sidemen
Are there any
and the
Israeli
team
drivers?
principal For the Quick Stars. I'm feeling like
Wait, like Vic
we got
Stars.
good chances here. I've been all over the world.
This is nice.
Bonjour. To find some of the most talented creators that can also drive. So we got this in the bag, I think. There we go, Max Clemenka.
Dude, Vic Star
This
likes
man,
me.
He's climbed a ladder.
He
many
likes
times
my
before.
tweets.
A little bit dusty. It's good though, you know, it's an engine.
But we call it a motor, not an
Motor. I'm not like a room room type guy, you know, I'm mostly like a ladder guy, really. Straight, then left again, and then the one.
That guy kind of looks like you. I don't know who you're talking about. Everybody, like half these people look
I have
like
no
me.
idea how fast I was going last year. I go by the feel of my butt and looking at the track where my eyes are, hopefully looking ahead and not at a wall.
They've got experience with Evo sessions, so safe bets.
Look at this.
Isn't he the one that leaked the screenshot of you
I'm not
asking for a
driving
Dream
today because
SMP
I know my
reunion? I
strengths
think
and I
so.
know my
Post more
weaknesses.
YouTube videos,
And me behind
please.
the wheel of one of
Okay.
these cars going that fast, that would be a weakness. So instead, I'm taking the strategic role. I've
Good morning,
drafted my
Mr.
team
Pants.
carefully
I don't have a
and,
Twitter.
we'll
Have you
guide
gotten
them
up to any
through
funny
the checkpoint.
shenanigans lately? Tips Fedora.
Of course.
No, not really. I haven't really tweeted much the past few days. I haven't really thought of anything funny. JD Vance didn't tweet for like a whole week, and then he tweeted again, and I just didn't have anything in the tank.
Experienced team principal, he led them to victory in the Buckmore 24-hour kart race. But my friends, this is no longer a kart race. These cars are bigger, faster.
If you could stop
more
one
powerful.
person
So
from
we'll
being
see if his
canceled, but it
expertise
only
carries
stops
across.
one,
It's gonna be
it only
crazy.
stops
Let's see
their
what's
actions
gonna
from being
happen. I
uncovered,
just
who would
can't
it
wait
be?
to step in the car,
Oh,
do
easy
some
answer.
race, and hopefully
Gerard the
win.
completionist.
A win for me at Evo Sessions, it would mean a lot. I've been coming to Formula E races for a very long time now. Woo! and I never expected to be asked to be a team principal of a team here. I've chosen very carefully.
What did he do? Charity fraud.
Hopefully there'll be a win, and we
But
can
then he
all
didn't
leave
do
very
it. I
excited
think
about that.
he like cleared the allegations or something.
100%.
He beat the case.
We're going for the win.
And then like the
Quick
guy who
start
like
already.
exposed
We're
him was
confident.
cringe.
See you guys on the circuit.
Fighting talk there.
And then also like Jamie Lee Curtis was involved or something.
How is it going so
It's a
far?
long
How are the
story.
nerves? You guys had a bit of practice in the car earlier. What's the team mentality? What's morale like?
The team morale is strong.
Did you
It's
get
calm,
sponsored?
it's
Why are you doing
collected.
this so
We've got
early?
drivers
Yes.
who've been in the Formula E
I
cars
am
before,
sponsored.
Experienced.
I didn't put ad in
and
the
yeah,
title.
everyone just seems ready
Hold
to
on.
go and make it happen on the track.
Hashtag
Amelia Hartford.
ad.
She is epic. Not only builds cars, but races cars as well.
Yes.
She's got
And just very, again, calm about the whole thing.
Lovely.
Now, are you comfortable with your guys under the night lights? Because it's one thing performing in the qualies in the daylight, but as a man
Dude, what
who
is
wears
it with
shades all
like
the time,
British people
you know,
or
they
like
might
people with
struggle to sort of
accents,
judge their
like
braking
calling
and things
things
like that. So have you
like
considered that?
he just called a qualifier a quali.
Race yesterday.
They just
So
put
they've
like
seen
a
the
Y
track,
on
they've seen it in
things.
action,
Do we do
in the
that?
darkness, and I told them they were analyzing it.
Senior
They've
loves
been doing the
lace.
track
Thank you for
walks,
the
they've been looking at
prime.
the corners.
Do we
They
do
know how things
that?
are going to change, so I'm confident in them.
Talk to us about the track walk. So what does that
It's an
actually
Australian
mean?
thing.
Like,
Dude,
you
I can
literally just go
never
out and wander around the track,
like I'm like
aimlessly taking in the views, or was there a plan?
There was no aimless behavior.
I'm like a
from the
tone
quick
deaf,
stars.
right?
They're
Or like
walking around, they're
what's it like when you
looking at
can't like
every corner, the
hear
inside,
music
the outside. They're working out how
or
this
something?
track is going to evolve.
Sorry,
They had
it's
their
really
iPads,
early.
they had notepads.
I can't tell if someone's British or Australian.
I hope I keep the
Like
job,
when I
so
hear
we'll
it.
have to perform. My drivers need to perform.
Did they do the distraction sniff though? You got to get
Yeah,
down
I'm like
there and
face
sniff the
blind,
curve.
but for
I
accents.
gave it, you know, touch test. I actually don't need a thermometer to get track temperature. I just put my hand on, and then I can feed that back to them. So it's the next level, you know.
Oh wow, this is impressive.
How have you been motivated?
Is that racist? It's actually kind of the opposite of racism because like everybody's the same to me.
Look, there's some additional contract extras, but can't go into those for now. But yeah, they're ready. They're ready.
All right, all right.
Well, that leaves us to say good luck. Hopefully we'll be seeing you later, standing on the top step of the podium with your team celebrating.
Fingers crossed. Thank you very much, guys.
Good luck,
Keep
mate.
watching. Now let's go to Corinne, who's going to tell us what really does lie ahead. The gauntlet, the 19 turns here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit.
Yep.
Right, I deployed Dan Tickton to go get some friends, and he's found the drivers, which is great. Dan, you raced on this track for the last 2 days. It's pretty tricky. Let's take a look at what these guys have been up to. So this was, first of all, Izzy down at turn 1. Didn't quite get the first apex.
No, it's first lap, first corner. That was bold.
Dude, what,
Yeah,
dude, you
I think
can't drive
bold
like
was good to
that.
an extent.
You can't
Then we
go
have-
over the red,
Cabby
bro.
got a little bit greedy, I think.
Even
with the
I
drop
know
coming
that.
Out, didn't he?
Indeed, yeah. Also very tight on exit, but luckily he hit the brake so he didn't roll into the wall.
So this was Chip at the chicane. I
That's
thought he
against
did
the
a really good
rules,
job
yep.
here with the
Very
line.
nice line there on the right bit of track.
Now, when we see this bit of curb here, let's have a look at the wall. Ooh, that was good, wasn't it?
Did you see that ESPN reporter Sarah Spain said that JD Vance felt like a demonic entity when he was around her at the Olympics? An ESPN reporter like reported that?
How did that work out for you?
That's actually news. Wow.
All right, well, all right. That's all you've shown. Well, that's what we got. And then
I could
you got
believe
down
it.
at turn 13. You were really good, I thought. I actually used you as an example of what
Kind
to
of
do.
rude to all the demonic entities out there, true.
I've been watching it as well, mate.
JD Vance completed the ritual.
Really good. This is not quite how to press the brake pedal, is it? So that's not quite how to brake, but let's get to the fun
Taint
bit.
Arnold said hi.
Tell us
First
about
time
the
chatter.
chicanes
Welcome
on
to
the
the
track, Dan.
show,
They're
dude.
tricky, aren't they?
Yeah.
You joined on a good one.
They're pretty technical.
So this was
7:30
Brownie.
a.m. on a Sunday.
He was off the line, really, wasn't he?
Yes.
Where
This
he
is
got
like a
it wrong
forbidden
was-
stream hour for Connor Eats Pants. I might have never streamed at this hour because usually the Nintendo Direct is never on Sunday.
Just for future reference, when there's a corner,
And this is like 7:30 a.m. on a Sunday. This is perhaps never happened before.
bit of advice.
Dare I say unprecedented.
We also saw Arthur down at this one. How was this?
We should all be in church right now. That's where I should be.
I've done this. I was in an interview for an hour just waffling.
Well, you're
obviously.
just so important, Dan. You missed all the good stuff. But Hooker, now he did it properly. Was this your car?
He watched everybody else, as it seems, and thought, I can do a lot better than that.
In your car.
And
You
he's
see that
now
one lady
ruined
say if you're not in the
my
Epstein
primary
files, you're kind of a loser? I did see that. Wasn't she like an ex of Prince Andrew or something?
Crash for anyone who's not seen it before. Bang!
Whoa, he crashed the race car.
I can't say that.
Brilliant, brilliant. Now, what I will say...
That's what it's called.
What I will say is even the experts get it wrong. This was the reigning world champion, Oliver Rowland, this weekend at the chicane, and watch what
Even the
happened to him.
experts fuck
Turned in
up.
and went bang, ripped off the corner of his car. So, you know what? It happens to the best of people.
It's a very technical track. It's hard, really difficult.
Hard.
I was a bit scared when they said they were bringing Evo sessions here, I have to say.
Well, your car's now total,
my car's
so there you
mental,
go.
and
Anyway,
yeah, I'm not
thank
going
you
to
all
say
very much. Back to you.
An ex of Andrew? Shouldn't she be in school? I get
We
it.
told you the margins were really fine here. Now here's a question. Have you ever wanted the ultimate behind-the-scenes Formula E experience? Well, here's your chance. Scan that QR code on your screen
Look at
right
that.
now. Enter for a VIP race weekend. The good news is
Atlantic
we will
City.
cover your travel, hotels, and guarantee
beautiful.
you the best seats in the house. Now you have until 11:59 p.m.
Shout out to New
GMT
Jersey.
on the 6th of March to get involved. It's open to all ages over
Harry
18
Apollo,
years
thank you,
and
bro.
older. Just one entry per person though. Check the description for the full T's and C's and get scanning before that window closes. Now,
How was your
before the
Valentine's
duels
Day, Connor?
commence,
Pretty
the
bad.
winner is crowned first. They must qualify.
I didn't feel
This
very
is
good.
Survival of the fastest. First onto the circuit, the Senior Frogs team, led by Chip in the Jaguar. Can't
My
track
wife hung out with her
familiarity was the order of the
boyfriend
day at
instead of
first,
me.
But a marker put down for the rest with a time of a 1
I
minute
thought it was gonna be our day.
28.42.
That's okay though.
Holy, this is scary. Chip's teammate Izzy Hammond couldn't conceal her excitement at being behind the wheel of her Lola. And while Willany didn't hold back, he was given a few reminders of the dangers involved in these Evo sessions.
Sorry. I think a couple of bumps. So I
You
think
got
I've
like
a few
20
apologies
Street
to say,
Brawl
but that
games
car
in?
is
That's cool.
Incredible.
Arthur TV opted the policy of self-preservation before finding that speed needs
You
respect.
can't. Yes, I hate you drive
But
the
no
car.
such trouble for Bazinga.
Don't
He
spit
showed
out like
everyone
that.
how it's done, the quickest of the Senior Frogs.
Mate, Unreal P1. Come on. Go.
For quick stars, Max Clemenko was full of
Is this
trepidation,
Formula
tiptoeing
E?
around the
Yeah.
track.
2 minutes? 2 minutes? I was going so fast.
What the hell, bro? That is insane.
Before Brownie experienced a stark introduction to life behind the wheel.
What does that say? Does anybody
Carby
read
Lane embraced
Arabic?
his baptism of fire in Oliver Rowland's championship-winning
Dude,
car.
Arabic is like the
It wasn't long
coldest
before his
like
wheels went from under
type
him.
font. I don't know. Like, honestly, I think it looks cold.
Amelia Hartford in her Porsche. She gave it everything and forced her way into the quarterfinals. Standout performer for
It
the
is
Quick
tough.
Stars was Hooker. He tore around the circuit in his Kiro, much to the concern of watching Bazinga, who held the fastest overall time. But then,
Bro, this guy sucks, man. Why'd he crash?
You okay, Hooker? Guys, I'm so sorry, yes.
could it be game over for Hooker? Could they get the car fixed in time for later? Meanwhile,
They're
Senior
looking
Frogs
for
Bazinga
Hooker?
was confirmed fastest from qualifying. Congratulations
Dude, his
to him
name
and
is
the rest of the team.
Bazinga. Wait, that's like
How was that?
Big Bang. You guys seen that?
It appears that having big
The
muscles
Big Bang
doesn't necessarily
Theory?
translate to driving a car well.
I think you can conclude that. I think I wanted to push harder because I didn't look at the lap times. I was just focused on what I was doing. And then I heard that the best lap so far wasn't like really good. So I thought, all right, I need to lock in now, and I pushed it too far.
Jake, how did that look to you as a novice?
I mean, yeah, I was on the edge of my seat, but a
Duke
little bit
Dennis.
a little bit nervous, obviously after the spin, but yeah, he did a good job. He enjoyed it, and yeah, you still got the
Do
duels coming up
Riz.
as well.
Do
so,
Riz,
yeah,
Duke.
we'll make some improvements.
Riz.
What happened when you spun out? You were just pushing too hard?
Just going way too quick. Just, you know, flaming it down the track. Now I was evidently out of control a little bit.
Arthur TV. What video games do they play?
No, you can undress now. It's fine.
Do these guys play video games?
No,
Is
honestly,
this
I don't remember
sponsored?
it.
Yes.
I remember spinning. I don't remember where it was or what happened, but I'm just glad I didn't end up in a wall.
Yeah. Well, the fastest out of your team, so there's.
Yo,
loads of
he's a
positives.
Fortnite skin.
Yeah, a lot of positive things. I'm really happy to be here and did this amazing experience.
Yeah, what an experience. You haven't driven any race cars or single-seater?
First time ever driving a single-seat car. Was an amazing experience. It was cool, and I really enjoyed.
Yeah, you were really nervous?
No, I'm cool. I want to say hi to my mother, Choma.
Oh my God, his mom's watching. BTR Go, thank you for the prime, bro.
You said you were sweating more
That's
than
love.
when you were driving, watching that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. I was just hoping he was going to do well, and he did. He did great. So yeah, he had a few moments.
Oliver Rowland.
Yeah.
Bro, that's such a British name.
Well, we promised you plenty of action, lots of spins, and one almighty crash. So this is the route to the final. Take a look
Aster
at that.
Sam, thank you.
Lineup. We've got Arthur and Will Ennie and the same team going against each other. And this is going to be an interesting one. The quarterfinal with Izzy Hammond will no longer take place because Hugo does not have a car to race in, which means that she
No, I don't
gets
think
straight
Ludwig's
through to
racing.
the semi-finals. Cannot wait to see how that plays out.
I might
Now,
have
I'd like to
met
say
Will
that joining
Nee
me
at
now,
some
we have-
point, maybe.
I mean,
I feel like I
wish it was
recognize
under
that.
better circumstances.
I
We
know.
thought we were going to see you at the end. You know, you've got pedigree with the Formula E car. What happened?
I mean, I think I was finding the limit, looking for the limit, and I found it
Mhm.
terribly. And well, I think that's what happens sometimes when you're looking to be the fastest or you're fastest, and maybe.
Do you
I
like
lost
lose money if you
concentration in
crash
that
the? You
braking
have to like
point.
pay for
That's
it.
what I think may have happened. I had the tires a little bit too hot. A couple of factors that all came together, and
How
what
long
we're
is
seeing
this? I
right
think
now.
like 2
We're gonna be
hours.
seeing this quite a lot these days, right?
Yeah, but if it makes you feel any better, I've crashed out of the lead of Grand Prix when I was under no pressure and I was just having to bring it home. So I've messed up much worse than you've just messed up. Did you feel better?
It does comfort a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you
I mean,
check
if these
the-
guys mess up,
Well, exactly.
what
right?
expects us mortals? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he messed up and he's been karting since he was 5 years old. Unbelievable. Adequate.
I've played Mario Kart since I was
But did you
5.
check the terms and conditions of your contract? You don't have to pay for that, do you? It's a lot of damage.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
You're going to be washing
what you're
dishes
saying
for
is
a long
comedy,
time.
dark comedy, but no. I mean, it bums me out. I already apologized to the team. They were amazing the whole weekend, as they were last year. Sadly, they're not going to be able to repair the car for the next. Because I was actually.
You put video games in the
savoring
corner? I
taking
don't think
the title
so.
home. Like that was my goal, my actual goal for the weekend. So this is, I'm seeing it as a nice bath of humbleness. Like maybe you're expecting to be here, and that day you'll be there.
Am
But
I
maybe
ri-
someday we'll be the other way.
Am I right in saying one of your laps was it second?
You could have almost been quickest of the...
In the
yeah,
one
you
I
were on
crashed, they were
target
telling me
for
I was
quickest.
0.5 seconds faster.
Faster than...
Yeah, I was. That was the P1 lap.
Oh, we'll take that home with you.
I like how their microphones
yes.
just say E,
Man, just focus on the positive, man.
so you know like
Sector
what
1 and
formula
Sector
it
2
is.
quickest. Done. That's the headline.
Yeah.
That's the story.
I like that headline.
I was going to ask though, did you check your shorts? Because if I was going through there and crashing, I'd be
To be honest, it's incredibly safe. Like I felt just like a little tap. I was like, I'm gonna just continue pressing the accelerator. But it
I don't
was
get like
out of
why
the-
he's
out of
like the implication is
yeah,
that
the
like he
dry
needs to
tap.
check his
So-
pants as
and
if
I
like
feel
he
perfect.
shit
If I'm
himself.
morally, I'm below the
Like I don't
ground.
know. I've never been
Hopefully
in like
tomorrow
a
I'm not
dangerous
sore. I'm sure I will be a
situation
little
where
bit, but,
like
hey, it is what it is.
my
How
impulsivity
fast were you
leads
going
to
into
like
that? I was not
shitting
looking.
myself.
I have no idea.
I never really got that.
Probably a bad idea to not look, but...
Also, just a reminder that obviously
Like I don't
it's
know.
not just a
Maybe I'm
car,
just different.
it's
Maybe I'm
Dan
built
Ticktum's
different.
actual race car that you crashed. Shall we see how Dan reflects on the moment? Come on, over to you, Bella.
Dan,
You've never been
your
that
car was
scared
crashed, but
before?
not by
Maybe
you,
so.
For once.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, you actually can't. I think you're contracted to stay here. So, yeah, Huka crashed your car. How does that make you feel? I heard you said it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a
You're not worried about that. You're not paying.
Sizable sum. Yeah,
Dan
it's not ideal, but
Ticktum.
look, I mean, I said in
That's a cool
the live
name.
interview in there, if I could choose anyone to crash my car, it would be him, because he is a very respectful, lovely chap. He works hard whenever he comes here. He's obviously here in the Evo sessions last year. Really cares, wants to do well, and respectful. So
No, not
these
Tech
things
Toad.
happen. We do it sometimes, and we're paid to race. So yeah.
That's true though. Like.
Does
you
Connor
expected
actually
someone to
enjoy this
crash a
sport,
car,
or is this just going to
so
be
it's
like
just a shame
hours
it
of
was
him just
but he's
commenting over
also
the
a
coverage?
pretty good driver in relation to
I would
these.
say, yeah, I'd say I mean, he's the
Both?
fastest, and he's obviously driven the car before, but I've seen his data
Oof,
from last year,
JPEG. Thank you for 56 months.
He can drive, like he's a good driver. He locked the rears a little bit, carried a bit too much speed, and that's it. It's very easily done.
Yeah, it happens.
It's very easily done.
What involvement have you had with him and his training or training?
I wasn't in the sim session because I was actually doing my own.
He kind of looks like you, Connor.
Because there's also that.
Every white person looks like me.
My job, yeah. But yeah, a fair amount, like the pre-briefings before go
How
through
was your
on the track wall,
Valentine's?
look at
I already
data,
answered the
like
question.
brake shapes, throttle
Yeah,
cases,
you're adding your knowledge.
Yeah,
which
trying to
is
help as much as possible.
good. Well, we thank you for that.
Yeah.
When are you
Shame we
racing,
won't need
Connor?
anymore.
Yeah.
Whenever they pay me to race.
Lovely stuff, thanks, fella. Good man down at TikTok. Now here is a
Pretty
reminder
chill
of what
guy.
is
I don't think
coming
those
up
things are
over
correlated.
the next hour or so. So at 7:07, we've got the head-to-head of the duels. Now available for that is just 1 point in the quarterfinals. Then we go through to the semis. 3 points available for each one of those. If you win that, you get your 3 points, and then you go through to the final. But before the final takes place, we have the wooden spoon, effectively the losers' cup.
The
But you get 5
wooden
points for winning that
spoon?
one, and the final will be taking place.
What does that mean?
8:30, and then of course we will find
They have to
out
use a
who is
wooden
crowned champion
spoon?
of the Formula E Evo sessions. Now it's time to go over to Alexa to give us a little tour of the Evo Lounge. How's it going, Alexa?
Hey, Nikki. Well, it's going absolutely fantastic down here, if I do say so myself. I've been lucky enough to be in the Evo Lounge all day, and it's absolutely
Bro, I wish I was in the Evo Lounge. Bro, imagine how lit this is, man.
cars, but they've also got friends, family here to see them live out this
What
epic
I'd
moment.
give.
So if you want to come with me, I'll give you the grand tour. We have table football, we've got games, we've got everyone seated watching
Just to be a fly on the wall, bro. Imagine the connections you could make 5 minutes in the Evo Lounge, bro.
The wooden spoon race takes place.
You could change your whole life.
But you could still have your glory moment of winning that competition.
5 points. Same points as the winner of the entire thing. Not sure if it's fair, but I'm taking.
We all know you would be sitting in the corner talking to nobody. I mean, listen, that'd be maybe.
You loved it out there.
Maybe I'd be scared.
I mean, I was going fast and I just half-pressed it and thought I was going all out, and then I
Maybe I'd just be on one of the little leather chairs on my phone.
This experience was
legs crossed, playing like Pokemon Pocket.
This is insane. But
Maybe.
I would have liked to place a little bit higher.
You know what? We'll just have to get
Or maybe I'd be talking to this guy back here. Probably a multi-trillionaire.
No need to sign the contracts. Brownie, good luck in the wooden
And
spoon
making
race.
connections to last a lifetime.
Right, I think we should carry on through the Evo Lounge because there's still so much else to look at. I mean, of course, we also have to say hello to Formula E CEO Jeff Dodge.
Oh
Jeff,
my
how's
God,
everything
that guy knows money, bro.
Good, we are having so
Look
much
at that,
fun.
he's got the
Thank you for letting us
blazer
do
over
this
the
again.
black. If you see guy with a blazer over a black
This is what I
t-shirt,
really wanted to show you. The Evo
approach.
Sessions sim rigs. People have been
Always
in and out of these
approach
sims
confidently.
all day long, and the coolest part of it,
Change
they
your
have
life.
the Formula E Google Cloud coaching agent on. So when you're in them, you can wear a pair of headphones, and it will basically coach you, like race engineer you through your lap. It's actually
Wait,
amazing,
AI
the progress
coaching
that people are making
headphones? I need
by
that.
using this race engineer. Now, anything else
Need me
we
some of
should
that.
see in the lounge? You got a DJ, we got food, we got drink. It's a wonderful time in here. Honestly, I've had a real blast. So, guys, back to some sporting activities. Nikki, over to you.
You know what I love? AI.
Right then, guys, well, you join us live in the pit lane. We're going to go for a bit of a pit wander, guys, and see who we can find. Now, obviously,
Low-key, if I get replaced, I feel humbled about that.
Quarterfinals, getting their headspace in the right
President
place.
AOC will give me a stimulus check because my job was replaced.
Oh, do you want to try and...
You just have to wait a little bit longer.
In his face. Final words. He can't go anywhere because he's got no wheels on the car. Hello.
Hello, Bazinga.
Right, how are you? Hello.
It looks really comfortable in there.
Yeah.
Connor's AI streaming coach be like, stop playing exclusively Deadlock.
It's very tight in there.
But what if it's my favorite video
broad
game?
shoulders you have, yeah. What? So is the race happening in second?
Yeah. I can't really eat that
Hang on, but
I can't hear you. I'm in the car with my race car helmet on.
You're such a diva, mate. Look at him with his leaf blower.
No,
yeah?
don't take my vacuum cleaner. No, that's my vacuum. Please give it back. That's my vacuum. You took my vacuum cleaner,
There's a lot
mate.
of burgers
Give me my... No, stop teasing me. Stop teasing me.
There we are, can't do it. Oh,
And change your life so easily. I keep telling you stay, but you leave.
There's a lot of burgers being said.
Leave me, we can't sit in the club, leave.
Do you know about the burger?
No.
Can you just look into the camera and go, burger?
Okay. Burger.
It's a stinker. Do that.
Uh-oh.
Stinker.
It's a stinker.
There we go.
They're loving that.
Someone said, is that Faith's husband?
Yes, it is Faith's husband.
How are you feeling that? Whoa, what is that?
What are they
How are you
saying?
feeling that your missus is going to be watching you? Do you feel pressure? This ain't going to work, is it?
Dude, someone's shitting back there.
Brilliant. It's the best interview of the
Yo.
Even more confident.
More
You hear
confident,
that?
you're not nervous.
The car's going off.
What if you mess up and you do terrible?
I'm fine, man.
Well, fair play. Right, let's...
I mean, I am so impressed you've just done that. 4 wheels have gone. He's gone up, he's gone down, and he's literally about to go out for the quarterfinals. I think you should give him some words of wisdom.
Right, so...
We got 10 seconds, by the way. That's
okay,
a hard
10 seconds.
count.
Right, leaf
Hard
blower.
count.
Do it for Olive. Bez, is that Faith's husband? Will you crash?
No.
No. We love Faith's husband. What's your favourite car?
5 seconds to go. Thank you very much, guys. Good
thank
luck.
you.
Right, let's go
Let's
to our commentary team and get these quarterfinals underway. Over to you, Tom Brooks.
That was such a fun segment, bro. It really like humanizes the drivers. Sometimes you forget it. There's like a guy behind the wheel.
Underway here in the Evo sessions for the second time in history of Formula E. Great to be here. A new circuit for the drivers in Jeddah as well. Lots of things to look forward
Tom
to. Of course,
Brooks.
prizes
That's
to be
such a
won in
British
terms of the
name,
Teams
bro.
Championship, but also the Independent Drivers Championship
Or
here
Australian.
as well.
I don't
Let's see
know.
how this
Again,
one
I'm
is gonna
tone
work
deaf.
out as the drivers are ready to head onto the track. Well, let's take a closer look then, shall we, at the Jeddah Corniche circuit here in Saudi Arabia. We are under the floodlights. And, well, this racetrack
my
has
favorite
been
place.
the home of some exciting action in terms of the full-time race drivers of Formula E, but also, I'm sure, here tonight for the Evo sessions and indeed throughout this afternoon.
I want to go to the
as
Mr.
well.
Beast land.
Let's take a closer look at the track then, shall we? You can see under the floodlights here, 3 kilometres in length, 19 turns in total. David Coulthard, what do you think the most unique challenge about this particular circuit is?
Well, I think the proximity of the apex walls through the chicanes is one of the biggest challenges. Not so much through the very open turn 1 and 2, and that's rather optimistically called an overtake zone. That would be the case in the Formula E race.
Eastland has been gone for months? What? That's not
once
true.
You get down into
It's
that
probably
long
still
braking
there.
zone into 4, then again, it's building confidence for the drivers in this first phase of the lap. But once we start getting into these bus-stop chicanes, there is no room for error. And that's particularly going to be challenging for each of them. Now they've had the chance to practice, qualify, confidence will be growing. And, well, sometimes overconfidence, as we know, can get in the way of a good lap.
Yeah, it certainly can. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that this weekend, and especially even here this afternoon in the Evo sessions. Let's have a look and see the Jules ladder then, shall we, for the first time. And just remind you, the drivers that are going to be competing in the quarterfinals. So we've got Bazinga versus Carby Lame up first.
Carby Lame.
Izzy Hammond should have been up second. However, Duca
Hope he does his thing. What does he do? Does he have like a catchphrase, or does he just do like a hand thing?
Going up against each other in the quarterfinals. It's going to be hugely exciting to see how this one is going to work out. So, Bazinga versus
he's doing the
Carby
thing.
Lame.
He's doing the
qualifying times
thing.
Quite different in terms of their
Nah,
overall pace.
wait, he's
to
doing
another.
the
Bazinga was actually
thing.
the quickest of our 10 content creators here
Hell
over the
yeah.
course of this afternoon. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's guaranteed, though, as we head into this one here, DC.
Yeah, but you've got to say, based on the practice time, Bazinga
He's
a lot
shrugging,
more
like, I don't know.
and therefore, he should just
I
be
don't
able
know.
to bring this one round, bring it home. So this should be a fairly straightforward victory for him. That said, overconfidence sometimes can get in the way of, well, he would be picking up penalty for crossing the pit lane.
You've had a look at the data. You're fully ready, mate. Go and enjoy yourself.
I'm fully ready, man. Yes.
Exactly. Go and put into practice.
I'm gonna make it sweat. I'm gonna make it sweat.
Come on, buddy.
Go
Yeah, he's gonna make it count,
Lame.
is Carby Lane there. Let's see how he gets on. Delighted to be joined in the commentary box by Formula E CEO Jeff Dodge. Jeff, great to have you with us. What are you making of Evo Sessions Mark II then?
I love it. I love it. It feels very competitive, doesn't it? I mean, everyone's taking it super seriously. I feel a little bit sorry for Hookah. because he was so desperate to get into those into the duels.
238 million followers.
Holding a little bit back here, Tom. In the.
I hope
That's
he's
like
holding a whole
the entire
lot.
world.
That's quite a lap time difference. He's going to have
That's
to
like
pull
the
from
whole
back.
world, dude.
That, this
Holy
might be
shit.
a step too far. Bazinka's hot right now.
Bazinga has a bit more experience, of course, from karting, and he likes his performance cards. The amazing thing for me, just talking to Bazinga earlier on, is obviously the actual Formula E drivers were lapping at around 10 to 12 seconds faster than that, and I just said,
Whoa,
you know,
look how he took
what
that
could you
turn.
squeeze out of
That was
And
clean.
it's impossible for him to conceive how they find 10 seconds or 12 seconds. So.
Oh, Gemini. Copy Lame Steerical fastest lap is 17 seconds behind Bazinga's. He will need to pull something out of the bag in this duel. Thank you, AI.
And I had the chance to drive in Mugello and in Monaco in this very car, and even with all of my years
Nah, I
of
need
motor
me a
racing,
Gemini.
I found it
Yes,
a great
sir.
privilege to do so. So, a leap of faith for you as a championship to put this together, give them the opportunity. Was it difficult to get buy-in from the teams, or you're one family and it's all for the greater good?
Well, we're one family, but look, in reality, you're putting together a group of people like content creators who are highly creative, fluid,
What am I
agile,
watching?
and
Formula
you're asking them to
E.
work alongside people that work with military positions about milliseconds. So it's a bit of a clash of cultures, but if we want to introduce motorsport to new fans, the next generation of fan, I can think of no better way to do it than this.
Yeah, what a great way to kick things off then. So it's looking at Carby Lane, just going through the first sector, out of turn 4, on the run into the
It's not
left
50
and right
cc.
of 5 and 6. It's, a
It's
corner
like
that
300
catches drivers
cc,
out,
so
has
it's
indeed
like
caught drivers
super
out.
high
Carby Lane having a bit of a
cc.
slide through there.
Yeah, caught it well though, I've got to say. Not easy in those sire speed corners to lose the rear end, but naturally.
Do they ever
pulled it
like
back.
race
He's
like?
deep though. He's deep into the bus stop, and he's overcorrected.
Bro, wait,
And
you
can see
didn't
he's just run on
turn.
those. It comes up so fast, that corner. We've
Wait,
seen
wasn't
a
he
few
supposed to
drivers over the
turn
course of today
there?
being caught out by it, and unfortunately for Carby, that is going to be the lap time gone then in the quarterfinals. Unlike we had in the 15-minute qualifying session earlier on, you only get one opportunity to set a lap time here in the dual stages, and unfortunately for
Oh
Carby, that lap
no,
time has now
bro.
disappeared.
Yeah, I think maybe his eyes were wide from that moment in the high-speed
How do you
corner
forget
before.
to turn?
And maybe that's the difference between people who regularly drive and those that are, sort of, their brain must be just filled with adrenaline. And then look at that. I tell you, it would have been super impressive had he made the corner. That probably would have been quicker than a pole man from Formula E.
Yeah, let's have another look at it then. So he's just going in and, well, almost just forgets that the corner is there. Did well to stop it before he ended up in the tech
Practice for a week just to forget to turn.
Anyway, Labour's
It's
going
so
to come
sad.
across to the final chicane, and he will set the first time in this dual stages session. I have to say though, given the fact that he was in the 147s earlier on this afternoon, the fact that, I know he's lost a bit of time, it's still not a bad lap
Dude,
time there at all.
ABBA's
Him, he comes across the line.
sponsoring.
It'll be the first representation we'll see in quarterfinal 1. It will, of course, be deleted as a result of exceeding track limits. It's a 1:55.473. So plenty of time left on the table.
You're so professional. Sorry, Jeff. You're so professional. Exceeding track limits. He's created a new track.
Thinking about Gen 4, mate.
Dude, Chris Hemsworth,
a minute faster than
Thor.
Max Flamenco.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Even though he went via the bus stop and the bus garage to get back out.
That is true. It's very true. Just looking there at the team principal for the Senior Frogs. There's
Damn
now
shame
Freezy
you weren't
down
Connor
in the
drives
DS
cars, since I think you would have
garage
killed
at
it
the
in this tournament. I'm
moment.
actually a really good
He'll
driver.
See his drivers out on track before too long. We
I
just
could
saw
have been like a
Quick
race
Stars
car
with
driver.
Carby
Actually, I don't
Lane,
know.
of course,
Race car drivers,
making
it's not
up a
really
new circuit
the same
here.
skill set, is it?
And we'll see what Cal's team are going
Well, I'm
to
thinking
be
like
able to do. This
NASCAR.
was Bazinga,
NASCAR,
of
you
course,
just drive in
behind
a
the wheel
circle and like drink
that
beer.
DS Penske machine, and he's done exceptionally well so far here
I don't
today.
know.
You see Carby making his way back into the pit lane then. Regardless, a great opportunity for Carby. And look, anything can happen in Formula E, as we so often
They should
say.
like
It's not
do
out of the question
racing
that we could see, or
like
probably will see
contests,
mistakes from
but
other
like you
drivers.
have to drive your like sedan.
It's an incredible amount of pressure.
Like no race cars, but like you have to drive like a normal car that like people drive.
Yes, they've been in sims. Yes,
And you
the
race in
teams
those
have,
cars.
have been incredible in terms of helping them get prepped. All of the race drivers are here, putting their weight behind it as well. But
They do that. It's called street races.
as a
Yeah, but like
professional,
maybe
it
in
took
like a
me
more like
some 10,
legal
15
setting.
laps to learn any racetrack, and that was taking all of my professionalism.
You were like top 100 in
onto
Mario
the
Kart. Of
tarmac.
course,
So
you'd be good on the
this
track.
is, I can't
Remember
stress just how
Mario
difficult
Kart?
This is.
Jeff, you've driven a Formula E
Thanks,
car. Just to
Nintendo.
put some meat on the bones for us in terms of, you know,
Thanks
someone
for
that's
killing
not
it.
a racing driver like yourself jumping into one of these cars. How difficult is it to get acquainted?
Well, first of all, Tom, thank you for questioning my racing ability.
Thanks, Obama.
Look, I think you don't get much time in these cars, and I was in it for an hour or so, and what you learn over that time period is the car can do much
Dude, this
more
guy
than
only
you
has
can do.
11
So
million
it's provided you
followers.
get
The
the
last
lights
guy,
right, you can
Bazinga,
brake
you're nothing
incredibly,
compared to
incredibly
Kabi
hard,
Lane, bro. He had
accelerate
238 million,
very
bro.
aggressively. But there's a big difference.
Might as
between
well
sitting in a
crash the
simulator,
car,
which I do
man.
a lot of with my son beating me, by the way. But sitting in
You
a
can't
simulator where
catch
there's
up.
no walls and you can hit a refresh button and respawn, and going out on a racetrack where the walls are pretty close to. So, yeah, I tip my hat to these guys.
Yeah, certainly so. Well, Bazinga now out on track for the Senor Frogs with the
Bazinga.
DS team. Makes his way onto the circuit. As we said, quickest man in the Evo sessions earlier on this afternoon as part of the team. Let's have a look at Kabi Lane then. This is him making his way through.
Let's have a nice replay of him missing his turn.
Flying lap. Managed to gather it all up okay.
35 years. Yo, Aaron, thank you for 35, bro.
After that outlap, and then it was coming down in towards the bus stop chicane, where unfortunately it all went wrong. He should have been braking about now. Forgot there was a corner stage left, and ended up going off the road.
Yeah, for anyone who hits a racetrack for the first time, then we've got very nice marker boards.
Connor, I was promised Owen Wilson.
Clear indication.
Wow.
Okay, mate, let's keep the pace this lap.
Wow. I'm Owen Wilson. Wow.
So let's see what Bazinga then is going
how to
to
do
be able
it.
to do. Spoke to him earlier on. He was really happy, actually, with how things went. I tell you what, his lap time was under threat from Juka right at the end of that qualifying session. Juka was on a flying lap, and it was coming into the final chicane.
Whoa, he accelerated.
As he made a mistake.
See how fast
hit
that
the
was?
barrier in quite dramatic style, and ended up out of qualifying for good, because he's not going to be competing in the duels. But
Do
here
your
is
burnt
Bazinga then
peanut
on a flying lap.
impression?
Maximilian Gunther there on the right hand side. There's the team principal for Senor Frogs, Cal Freezy,
I'm a
making his way
peanut.
through turns
What
1
the
and
hell?
2. Jack, what's the chat saying on YouTube at the moment? Any exciting comments coming in?
Comments, a lot of support for Bez. What have we got? Someone said bro is nice with it.
Okay.
Which I think is a compliment.
I hope so.
Does he even know who you
what
are?
else
The
have we got
peanut?
here?
Probably
I
not.
think a lot of people are saying Brazil.
I don't know.
Is this being shown in Brazil?
I suppose it's being shown everywhere. We're live.
Oh, this is international,
This
is
is
it?
being shown worldwide, bro.
He is, yeah.
They have no idea ConnorEatsPants is watching, right? Someone tell them.
Through the bus stop chicane, then second part of it.
Someone tell them ConnorEatsPants is watching. They'll probably freak out.
Towards this back straight. It's all about getting the exit right through there as well. It's so easy to just glance the wall on the outside, but Bazinga doing a really good job of building up that advantage. As you would imagine, of course, he is now significantly quicker than Kabi's time that we saw a couple of moments ago. As he
Oh my god, he's
rounds
mogging
turn 13.
him.
He's got nice lines.
Oh
There's no
my
question about that.
god,
Clearly
he's
you can
getting
see a speed
fully
difference
mogged.
between,
Look at that on the left side of the screen. He's fully
professionals
frame
and,
mogged.
what he's doing, but there's no
The entire
faulting the line
over.
he's taking.
Kabi's at the very bottom and Bazinga's at the very top.
So I've got a question. So I'm seeing energy. Is that the battery?
Yes, exactly.
So can they run out of battery?
Not on this
Not on
hot
this,
lap,
but in
but in the racing, yes, of course, you've got to.
Your car can run out of batteries?
runs out of energy as well. But
Right,
that's,
so
you know,
what happens when they run out of
bro.
energy? They just, that's it?
then if
You know
they
I'm
don't-
bringing those
if they
double
don't get it
A's.
calculated correctly, then they lose the race. But these
Oh, it's a
guys
race back.
get it perfect.
No, I
So
got
he did
that
get
shit
lap
on
perfect.
deck.
It was Bazinga then as well. Not quite as quick as we saw from him in qualifying earlier on. A
Bazinga.
1:33.752 is the gauntlet laid down by the quickest man from this afternoon. His lap time earlier, just to put a bit of context onto that, was a 1:27.984. But of course, that was in a 15-minute qualifying session where he had opportune time to get heat into the tyres.
Oh,
into
these
the
are
brakes,
E
into
cars.
systems,
That's
and
what
of
the.
course,
Oh wait,
crucially get himself
Formula
warmed
E
up as well.
for Formula
Kabi Lane now out of the
Electric.
car, so a round of applause for the Nissan team. He'll be disappointed
Oh.
with that, but I think he can hold his head high. Jumping in a car like
They're
this around a
electric
tricky racetrack
cars.
is certainly not a mean feat.
Yeah, my God,
Oh.
the disappointment. He's walking away like a kid who's just gone for the first lick of the ice cream and it's fallen on the floor.
Well, making his way back into the pit lane then here is Bazinga, and again nice steady lap time, that as we said quite a few seconds away from where he was earlier on this afternoon, but I wonder where it's going to be relative to the other competitors.
Yeah, I think that was a strategy. If you know your competitor has not managed to do a lap, then
Is
you
this
just
car
need to bring it
sponsored by
round.
Rolling Stone? Is that what that says?
Into it, is there really, to be honest? So makes sense for Bazinga to just leave a little bit on the table. Of course, semi-finals he has now qualified for, but we need to find out who the other three
Who's the
drivers
streamer
are
that didn't know
going
what
to be.
Rolling Stone was?
Unlike
Was
the
that
usual duels
clavicular?
format we have in Formula E, by the way. Normally we'd have two cars out on track at the same time for matters of safety. Of course, with the content creators here, we've got one car out at each particular point. So quarterfinal 1 is now
It
done.
was. He's like, dude, I'm in the Rolling Stone. What is that?
In a few minutes' time, which should have been Izzy Hammond and Juka, but it's just going to be Izzy Hammond, we understand, out on the circuit.
Is there anything clavicular does know? How to look smacks,
at the
bro.
end of the qualifying session, and as such, the car is too damaged to be.
How to get hot chicks.
Here to go.
Well, that is unfortunate for Juka. He was quick in Miami when we had the previous EVO sessions, but that gives
Juka versus
pressure off
Izzy
Izzy, 'cause she gets
Hammond.
the opportunity to go through to the next round. I was
Dude, Hammond
backing
like
her,
the hamster
actually,
from
as, someone that
Overwatch.
could really improve over the course of this competition.
Yeah, well, it gives her an opportunity for a bit more track time as well, DC. You know, she's going to be going out against Bazinga a little bit later on. She's now out on track, as you can see, in the Lola Yamaha Apps.
Dude, I still can't believe they just added Halo to Overwatch. Emery is like the coolest thing ever. You can just like, if you go play Overwatch with your friends, you can just, and you want to play Halo, you can just like click that guy now, and then you just play Halo.
So, as people who see this on the daily, how are they performing so far? How does this compare to real racing?
Well, we're a little way off in terms of the pace, but yeah, I mean, I think if you look at the experience relative to
Good
what these
morning,
drivers are
Connor.
doing.
Good morning,
Imagine yourself
Spitty. 6:30.
watching some 7-year-olds play football.
Right, so they're like...
Since your real clavicular said Charlie Kirk wouldn't have been assassin if he was more attractive. I did not see that Instagram reel. No, I missed that clip.
You're right. So am I right in saying Bez just
It's
got
a wild reel, though.
133?
Correct.
Are you a fan of Izzy? I'm always a fan of women, dude. 4.7 million followers. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
So to me, that doesn't sound like
Even if Cobby Lame is 200 trillion,
postcode.
it's still cool.
Sit there with a stopwatch and count 20 seconds, and I bet it will seem a lot longer than it actually is in reality.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's a difference between first class
Do
and
you ever get clavicular on Fortnite Friday? I don't know. I don't know if I should.
Well, I've never done first class. I
He's kind of a streamer, right?
I'm normally in the luggage hold, to be honest with you.
I don't think he needs me.
Too much. Bazinga now out of the car, then back into the DS Penske garage. There is Cal Freese.
What? You can watch Formula E? Only here on the Connor Eats Pants channel, dude. We have exclusive streaming rights.
Of course, she's now all on her own in this session with Yuka not
Sit
able
back,
to complete.
relax, pop open a cold
On the
one,
way into the first corner.
and
Really
enjoy.
nicely done there for Izzy. Not quite using all the road on the exit of turn 2, but nonetheless, as she runs down in towards turn 4, it's again looking nice and neat and tidy. The lines are all good. They're all
Connor Eats Pants, the home of FE. Yup. Formula E.
And because she's less than
It
5
all
foot
happens
tall,
here.
And there's a limitation to how far back you can actually, from a safety point of view, bring the pedals towards the driver. Then she was struggling to get 100% throttle on the straight. So I expect this to be an even better lap than her qualifying time, because she's been practicing kind of like, I guess, like a ballet dancer.
Make the cars go faster.
To make sure she can get full power.
Yeah, well, I wondered
I think they're going pretty fast.
Zane Maloney's car, and Zane is not exactly the most, what's the way of putting it? He's a bit vertically challenged, sure, but he's about 5'4" there and thereabouts. He's not exactly the tallest of.
Wait, why are they making fun of the guy who's 5'4"?
Oh my God, he died! Big off for Izzy Hammond as she crashes out in spectacular style down at turn 13.
Is he okay?
Completely rips the front of the car off, and too
He
much
just
commitment.
smacked right into the wall right after they made fun of his height.
Big smash into the wall for Izzy Hammond in the Lola.
Well.
Oh wait, it was the girl. It was her. It was Hammond.
Absolutely fine. The crash structure of these cars, of course, designed to absorb that energy. So we will wait to hopefully the safety cars will be deployed.
Is she okay?
Yeah,
I hope so.
There as well. You can see for Bazinga there, he's of course a little bit shaken up by that incident, and we can see of course the debris and the damage of the car on the circuit. But we saw her understeering going into that corner. Marek Anichevsky, race director. And we were hoping to just get a quick message there, but sadly not to be. We'll give you some updates as soon as we receive.
Oh my God, is she okay?
Andretti, and that's just a warning sign, isn't it, for these drivers?
It's so quiet.
It's well,
The tone is so quiet.
And we just caught the back end there. Clearly got offline through the apex, and then that took her towards the
Did they get
retaining
points?
barrier on the outside of the track.
Yeah, we are just getting a message through for her about Team Radio that she is okay, and she is reporting
Let's go.
that she's fine after that one.
Good
but
sport.
A big incident into the wall as we
Everybody's
said there for Izzy
okay.
Hammer. But the good news is that she's okay. The car can be repaired, but of course,
Everybody's
for
all
Izzy,
right.
that is a big crash, especially at this early stage of the
Bro,
Duels.
I love when the cars crash, but then they're okay.
Is he okay? She'll be disappointed.
That's my fate. I love when the cars crash. I can't lie. I love when the cars crash, but as long as the driver's okay.
Yeah, they're going to have to, of course, get the circuit cleaned up because it's littered with debris on the racetrack, as you can see. Part of the front wing on the left-hand side, a wheel that's come off of the rear of the car, and as you can see there, just a fair bit of debris and shock and surprise in the Evo Lounge down here in Jeddah. Those are the risks that we take in Formula E here in the Evo sessions. So here's some Team Radio.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Do you know what happened?
My brakes, like I was braking, but it just was not stopping. And I think I turned in as I braked.
So
I crashed
possible technical
the
problems
car.
there for Izzy, but also maybe a bit too much speed into the corner perhaps as well. We'll wait and dissect it a little bit later.
If someone asked me what happened, I'd be like, bro,
that's reassuring.
I hit the wall with the car.
Identifying what the issue
Dumbass
was.
question.
Too much speed offline.
Yeah, Mark Preston, team principal. That's,
He looks like a Mark
2-week holiday in
Preston.
Barbados.
I believe that.
Sadly gone for now for the runner of that outfit, and you can see inside the garage here for the Lola Yamaha Apps team.
Garage.
So let's have a look at what happened.
Dude, why do they do that? Why do they say the words weird? Like they're actually doing too much.
A heavy impact into the wall. The crucial point there is that there's no Tech Pro barrier on the outside. It's just a concrete wall. So
W replay, because she's okay. We can watch
there's
it.
not really a lot that's being done at that point, but you can hear the tyres chirping away in pain. She's got an armful of lock on and then just goes straight to the scene of the accident.
Yeah, and look, it looks obviously very
Nice.
spectacular, the amount of damage to the side of the car there, but the actual crash structure, you can see, remains in place. The suspension would have absorbed a lot of that impact as well. And
W replay.
When she was on the radio message,
It's actually badass as fuck. We can watch it because she's
big
okay.
impact to the wall, rips the front, rips the rear of the car off. And you can see Vic Star there, team principal of the Quick Stars.
Vic Star be like,
an expression.
oh my god.
She's guaranteed to
Minecraft.
be in the crash highlight
I'll
reel.
be in it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So they're doing an extraction here for safety. This is a standard procedure that we'd have in Formula E with an impact of that magnitude. Of course, it's going to set a lot of safety systems off in the cars, given the Gs that would have been read following that one. And we understand she will still get a point, actually, despite the fact that she didn't complete the lap because she started it. So that's
Yo,
good
she
news
gets
there
a
for the
point
senior
because
pros.
she
They
was
go
a
up from
good
1 point to 2
sport.
points. So
W.
despite there being disappointment having
You can still get a point, even if you crash the car.
Session, they will still
I think you should get more
something out of
points
it.
if you crash the car.
To me, that looks
I think
like
it's cool.
it's almost like throttle and brake has been run together. There was no obvious signs of locking.
Yeah, you can see the fire
If you
extinguisher
think that your
on the other
time's not going to be
side
good
of the
enough,
wall- of the wall there,
I think you
rather.
should be able to crash into the
Being knocked
wall
over
and
as a result
then
of the
play
force
for
of that
like
impact once
bonus
the
points.
car collided with the barrier, but more lock, and more lock. It's like she's trying to captain a ship at this point, and then bang, straight into the
Bang.
wall for Izzy Hammer. Not the way she should have wanted to end the Evo sessions, nor the Lola Yamaha app team, or indeed for the Senior Frogs. So he caught it with the front right and brought the car up into the air.
They
after
should
that
add
initial
jumps
impact,
to the
and then, of
track.
course,
Wait, they
whack
should.
the rear
They
of
should
it
add
as
like
well.
ramps
So
and
for
jumps.
Senior Frogs, for Cal
Maybe
Freese,
like a
the team
gliding
principal,
section.
Plenty of thinking to do, but they do still score 1 point.
Put a glider on the
despite
car.
the fact that Izzy was not able to complete the lap, and now the track cleanup operation is underway here. Let's go down to Bella, who is in the pit lane, as we see Izzy Hammer now up and out of the car and just jumping into the medical car following that one, which is the best news possible. Let's go down and catch up with Bella, who is with the driver for the
Bro, the medical
number 22
cars look
in the
so
Lola Yamaha
slow,
team,
bro.
Zane Maloney.
Those cars suck. Ew. Put the fast cars back out there, man.
Of course, Izzy's okay, so that's the most important
Yeah.
thing. It was quite a big crash, so glad to see that she's okay. But yeah, of course, a bit unfortunate.
I know, I'm annoyed. I have to say Izzy was my favourite. So to see that is like shocking and annoying, but It's annoying for the team as
I
well.
don't like.
but
She's what? Why is it
she's amazing. She's
annoying?
really good. So
I
I
mean,
don't like. I don't like characterizing it as annoying. It's annoying that she crashed.
And then, of course,
I'm
cars
annoyed
will
by
fix,
that.
And we'll do our best.
She
to fix the
annoyed
car,
me
but
when she crashed her
enjoyed it as
car.
well, and she did a great job in the first run. She was doing very well.
When my
just now.
wife crashes the
these
car,
cars
I
are
get
hard to drive,
annoyed.
so yeah, she shouldn't beat herself up.
yeah, how much involvement did you have with like?
Or she's
helping her
no, she's
and
probably so
training
sad
her?
she's in such a slow
Well,
car.
she was here for the weekend, so she watched all the
Oh man,
qualifying
that
and stuff, and
sucks.
then
She probably wishes
at
she was in the
simulator, she did
fast
2
car.
days, and then the track walk today. So she was well prepared, and she showed that on the track as well. Just unfortunate at the end.
Yeah, I know. When I saw her before, she was really calm and collected.
That
so
car's
it's a
slow
shame,
as
but
shit.
It is what it is.
Imagine leaving the racetrack in an SUV.
Thanks, Bella. Thank you
Yeah.
to Zane Maloney down
It
there in
sucks.
the pit lane there.
The
A shame for the
SUV
low
of
Yamaha
shame.
team, for Izzy Hammond, and indeed for the Senior Frogs. But whilst we've got a break in proceedings then here as the circuit is cleaned up following that incident.
I think the SUV is also electric,
What driver are
yeah.
you rooting to win? Who do you think is going to win?
Don't all the cars in Saudi Arabia have to be electric? I just made that up. I just made that up, but maybe that's a thing.
Here tonight.
I saw a few comments. I saw one saying Bez and Chip are favourites, but Alpha TV may be a dark horse today.
Someone grokked
I saw
that.
him earlier on. He looked pretty steady out there.
He had a few spins, didn't he? He had a few spins.
It sounds like it could be a thing. Bro, no, Saudi Arabia literally shits oil. Okay, but they give it away, but then they create a city of the future in the country.
So Marek Aniszewski, race director there, just giving some instructions to the team. There's Willeni on the left-hand side of your picture. On the right-hand side is Brownie, Mahindra and Andretti team.
You know
for
who I
those
love? The
drivers.
Saudi
There's Dan
Arabian
Timpson also on the right-hand
Royals.
side. He's another man who's in his car ending up in the wall here in Jeddah. And this is the thing, isn't it? You know, 12 months ago we did the Evo sessions, but we did them in Miami, a circuit that had a fair bit of runoff area. There was an opportunity for these mistakes to be rectified here.
Yo, what was
As you
he
can see,
drinking?
when those errors do come through, or
What
whatever
was
indeed it
that,
happened to
bro?
Izzy Hammond, you can end up in the wall in quite dramatic style. As we said, the best news is that she is okay. She's out of
He's
the car.
drinking milk.
She's now being
Drinking
brought back into
straight
the pit lane. I'm
milk.
sure there'll be a precautionary check into the with her into the medical centre. 25 Gs we're hearing that impact was.
25
so a fairly
Gs.
hefty whack into the wall for Izzy Hammond.
So we've got a question here. A lot of people are asking how the points work. Why? So Senior Frogs currently have 2 points. How does that work?
So in the quarterfinals, drivers can score 1 point for each of whoever wins essentially in that one. Then it's 3 points for the semi-finals, and then the finals you get 5 points. But also the wooden spoon race you get 5 points as well.
And what is the wooden spoon race?
That's the only way I can describe it is the race of the losers, really. So you've got obviously your 10 drivers that progress forwards. The bottom 2.
Why is there so many twinks in a race car? Well, that's they can fit in the car. The Formula E cars are a different size, so you need like a certain like weight class of
Well,
people.
you say that, but you don't want to in terms of pride, but you can get 5 points, which is the same you can get in the finals, and they've got the double points that they can use as well. So each team has got basically a joker card they can use at 1 point here tonight.
So you can be a loser and still get as many points as if you were in the final?
Correct. But you could also, if the team, for example, looks at the other driver...
They're explaining the scoring. I never understand. There's never scoring in any streamer event, be it big or small, that makes any sense.
We'll go for the double points there, so they can go from 5
Which
points up to
rivals
10 points.
discovered this years ago? There's just no way to do it. The science is not there.
Thankfully. So looking at these highlights then of the Evo sessions here so far, we've had 3 laps out on track, one of which has ended up with a fairly spectacular crash. This was Izzy Hammond, who looked really good actually.
I'm surprised she's okay. She's probably saying like I'm fine, like how like my ex-wife would say I'm fine. She's not really fine, but she wants to like end the conversation and doesn't want to communicate.
Said that couldn't get the car slowed down, and was wondering if it was her doing also. We'll wait and see what the upshot is of that once it's all been looked into. However, as we said, the main thing is
Dude,
that she
Mr.
is
B-Slam
okay
looks so
following that
sick
crash.
over
Let's just
there on the
remind you of
left.
route to the final
That's
here
gotta
for
be
Formula
Mr.
E's
B-Slam,
Evo
bro.
session. So,
See how
Bazinga
lit that
Carvalho
looks?
went up first of all. Bazinga progressed forwards into the semi-final. Izzy Hammond should
Man,
be in
dude, if
semi-final one.
only.
However, of course, that car is going nowhere anytime soon, so she will be out of qualifying for the
This is
foreseeable
Jeddah.
future, which makes things nice and easy.
How far is
for
Jeddah
the
from
Senior Fox, 'cause
Riyadh?
It would have been both of their drivers going head to
Someone
head.
Google
amongst one
Maps
another.
that.
If you're wondering why Duca has not featured
How long
in
would it
the,
take a
duel
Formula
so
E
far,
car to
because he
get
crashed
from
out
Jeddah
in
to
the qualifying session
Riyadh?
earlier on this afternoon on his final flying lap when he was set to depose
Google
Mazinga in his top
Gemini.
spot that he'd occupied for the majority
Gemini, how far
of
is that
the
drive?
session. He also went into the wall down at the final.
Gemini, get me a ride there.
There is Mazinga in the Evo Sessions lounge. Well, I suppose, as we said, it's somewhat good news for the
On
Senior
the other
Fox
side of the
team
country?
with,
Well, I don't know how big
their
the
drivers
country
progressing
is.
Forwards. 18,000 of you watching on the live stream.
Forget
as
if
it sits
Saudi
for now,
Arabia is
which is,
big.
which is fantastic.
Qatar is
Looking
small.
forward to seeing who everybody thinks is going to do well here for the Evo Sessions tonight.
So how fast can these cars really go? Because I've seen it on the big screen, but being here yesterday, that was different gravy. Like
That was different gravy, bro. That was a whole different kind of
What is their,
gravy.
like, top speed?
Up to 200 miles an hour.
And that is
Yeah,
pretty fast,
good.
then, isn't it? Yeah.
60, 1.82
Dude, she
seconds.
fucked that car up.
Yeah, I know. That'll pin you back into your seat. That'll make you wonder what you had for breakfast.
And I noticed something, because I did the simulator yesterday. It's hard. The brakes don't brake, because you're going so fast. It's like, you got to...
The pedal's hard, isn't it?
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard, man.
Bro said Qatar. Dude, it is called Qatar. It's not Qatar.
Let's go down and catch
Qatar is like the... They look at you funny if you say that. They'll be like, what? Where are you from?
His lap time was deleted, and he will go no further than the quarterfinals.
It's called
for
Qatar.
the Quick Stars team, and indeed for Nissan. However, he's in the pit lane.
You got
Let's
it
go down and
flipped?
see what he
No,
has to
you
say
got it
following that
flipped,
qualifying
bro. Well, how did you make your name like that? Kira 0x1? You have like a special X. Look at your tat. T_T. You're from there? Wait, no way. You're from Qatar? Or what? How did you get that cool character in your name? It's like a special X that's like in the sky, bro.
As much as I could for get on a good point, but it went how it went.
Yeah. I mean, it's a mental experience either way.
I don't know. They gave me a cute X.
And,
Bro, 0x1. That equals 0, bro.
And not everyone
That's
does
bad
this.
math.
It's not an easy thing.
You can't multiply by 0.
But I could have done better.
Well, that guy just typed upside down. Yo, what the fuck?
Lovely stuff. Thank you. Here with Vic, team principal.
Wait till Connor realizes you can do this. Dude, I can literally read upside down. Oh my god, wait, I am so... Whoa. How did I do that? I didn't even turn my head, bro. I just kind of looked at it for a second and suddenly I could just do it.
In the championship yesterday and the day before.
Augers Champion 2. Thank you for 64 months, bro.
Yeah, anything can happen on the track.
And you know, the pressure is right up there, isn't it? You know, is he just ultimately need to just put in a lap?
This guy's a genius. I should give him all my money. You should. Can we get some subs in the chat?
They had qualifying quite a long time ago. It was a good, chunk of time on track, and then suddenly,
At least the car didn't catch on fire. W for electric vehicles. That's right.
Got the street lights.
W Formula E.
You've got a lot of people that you want.
If this was
to
Formula
show off that car
1,
too.
they would have exploded.
So it is unfortunate, and the round before that was also unfortunate for the quick
And they would have
stars.
been in like the Netflix documentary.
We have one driver left in this championship, but I have big faith in Amelia.
Come on,
and
Amelia.
She could go the whole way.
Amelia
as we
is
can
a
see.
legend, though.
Yeah,
Come
she's got a
on.
lot of experience.
On
She's
and
been
off
in the
track.
car before.
Yeah.
And
I played Dream SMP with that guy.
Yeah, she's coming up soon.
With that one driver, what are you going to be telling them?
Star 1, 2, 3, take those glasses off. Bro, why are you telling him to take those glasses off? You're bugging, bro. You don't tell a guy to take those glasses off when he looks that
She was
cold.
very consistent
Fuck
on
you.
her qualifying. So she's got experience in the car. She was very consistent. So she needs to push
He looks
a little
sick.
bit, but hopefully not too much. Yeah. And
It's
I
prettier
believe
without him.
she will
Most
be
people
driving
do, but it's a swag
as well.
thing,
So
bro.
she'll
You
have
wouldn't
an
get
idea
it.
Of, what she needs
He's
to
in
do.
the Evo Lounge,
Just wanna
man.
bring home
He's
a
making
nice,
connections.
clean lap
Yeah.
with a car in one piece.
Definitely, that's what we're hoping for.
Okay, nice one. Well, what are you going to be doing now? How are you going to, get the nerves to relax?
I'm
and
going to
calm?
run down to the garage and get ready to watch the next duel.
All right, Vic. We're going to go and have a little
Garage.
wander around the Evo Lounge and see who we can
Why do they
find.
choose to say
Okay,
stuff
enjoy
weird?
watching. Right, who can we grab a quick word with? You were on camera when Izzy had that moment. That was intense, wasn't it?
It was. I hope Izzy's okay. It was not nice to see, especially after I just got out of the car. So, not the Senorita frog.
How are you feeling that you've got to get back in the car for the semi-finals now?
fine. I'm like.
Oh my
I'm
God,
quite
she
confident.
was
think
turned
it's
into
such a crazy
liquid.
opportunity, so
Oh my God, they're
just
cleaning her
taking it
up
all in,
off the
knowing what's
ground.
the right thing to do.
Do you see that on the left?
Talked to you before. It obviously
Oh
worked. Maybe with the
no.
lucky charm. If you do have any questions for these guys, do send them in. Over to you, Kai.
She was obliterated.
Crazy crash that we just saw.
And exploded.
One earlier.
She wasn't
What's your thoughts
fine.
on that?
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
heard she
so
was
sad.
okay, but I'm glad. That's what I was telling before. Like, these cars are safe. It's insane. That was a very, like, aparatoso, how do you say, like, very shocking crash, but thankfully she's okay.
And we're down to low numbers on quick stars, so what's your thoughts? How you feeling?
I mean, I'm going to rep my team, of course. Quick stars.
They're going to go crazy. Amelia, we're rooting for her. We're rooting for her big time. Let's go.
Right, Arthur, you're still in this. Oh, yes. Okay, you're not. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that's
no.
so
Wah, wah,
awkward.
wah. Okay, so you could still be in it. How was it, though? Like, just explain to us about the whole day.
He doesn't have a mic. You need to put the mic to his face.
As well.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So, I still have the wooden spoon race, which I don't want that spoon, so I'm going for that. But the prep was not a lot. It was 2 days in a sim, so that helped in a massive, expensive sim from Andretti, the team. Shout out to Andretti. But they did an amazing job. I did
He's
my
kinda
best for 2 days
sitting
straight.
with swag
but that
right
was all
now.
the experience I had.
It's a W
The fact that you're
posture.
also wearing the colours at Andretti, like they are one of the biggest names in motorsport. It must come with a huge privilege. Like you're in the Andretti family now.
It is a massive privilege. This entire experience. I hope I'm back next year, but once in a lifetime experience.
To give a shout out, Michael Andretti. You know, he might be watching. You never know. He probably pays the bill at the end of the day.
Exactly. So shout out to them.
Lovely, lovely stuff. Right, let's have a little wander around. Can we find anyone else? I've lost Kai. There you are.
Having a look, everyone's kind of disappeared.
Well, they've probably scarpered because they knew you were coming.
Probably.
I can spy.
Once in a lifetime. Hope I'm back next year. Maybe twice in a lifetime.
It's been pretty, yeah, it's been banging. I've been stuffing my face.
I wish I'd had time to do that. Karun, we're going to throw to you. Look at that.
Hi, Nikki.
The beauty of TV.
Do you want to stick around and see? Because I've
Yeah,
grabbed
we
the
want to
world
watch
champion.
this. Come on then.
I've grabbed the world champion.
Come on, Jake Dennis.
Jake, that was pretty scary to watch.
Let's go
wasn't it? It
watch
was a
her
big
crash
hit.
the car again, guys.
When we were watching it live, and yeah,
Well,
really,
let's
really not
slow
nice
it
to see
down.
Let's watch her crash the car again.
We heard her say on the radio with an issue with the brakes.
Yep.
It did look a bit.
Look at how she turned the car, and then the car hit the
We
wall.
don't really know what's happened as of yet, so we can't really jump to conclusions. But you can clearly see her trying to really
Yep.
slow the
You can
car
see her
down.
trying to
She's
turn the
grabbing
car,
wheel,
and then it's
trying to
not
turn more
and then
left,
she
so
hit
she's
the
doing
wall.
everything she possibly can, and
yeah.
And then
this
she
impact here,
exploded.
I'm not even talking from experience. I've never had one like this, but it can actually be very, very, very painful, and really thankful that
Yep.
Izzy
It's
walked
very
out.
painful to be turned into
I mean,
liquid.
Just looking from this angle, not just for people to understand, the line is down here.
Failing
now,
the
isn't it?
green
You wanna
line
be-
test.
That's part of the
Yeah.
track. So, the fact that she's way out wide suggests that something went a bit awry there. But to me, when you watch the point where it hits the wall and the rear of the car jumps in the air, that's a sign of how big the impact is, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have sensors on the cars to tell us what type of impact that was, and that has triggered the sensor for sure. A double impact like that is seriously painful for the knees, the body. She'll definitely feel that in the morning, but yeah, great that she walked out
Her
of that
whole
one. That's a
body
lot of
is
damage. That's,
exploded.
it's a lot of work for the Lola guys to fix before Madrid. Yeah, I mean, that's super not nice to see. For the rear to come up like that, you're looking at easy, 45.
How's she gonna make
40
YouTube
there,
videos?
of impact.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big number. But very happy that she's got away with it because, we heard her on the radio saying she was okay. We saw her get in the medical car. She'll go off to get checked. As you
I think
guys
she
would,
messed
because
up
as
at that
you-
part.
as you
Dude, I
said
think
there,
she did.
when you
I
have a
don't think
crash
she
that's
turned right.
More than a certain G load, the
Well,
FIA.
she turned left,
Will ask the drivers
but
to go
not
check.
far enough.
Same
She
for
didn't
Formula E
turn
here.
far left
So
enough.
yeah, very glad.
What is
that,
this?
she's
Kamala
okay.
Harris in
But thank you for your time.
2024?
Back to you guys.
Thank you very much indeed, Karun. Yeah, back to the commentary box and back to what is going to be happening out on track in a few moments' time as well. Good news, as we said, is that Izzy Hammond is okay following that crash, but we're going to have Amelia Harford out in a few moments' time.
Oh, she's the girl in the pink car.
The Formula E Evo sessions. American automotive content creator, presenter and producer. but has also been racing in Pikes Peak. Raced in Pikes Peak for Porsche. Finished second in her
Well, I guess it's
class
more
last year,
purple,
so
but she's
really
wearing
impressive
pink.
and has got some proper behind-the-wheel experience. She'll be going up against Senor Frog's Burnt Chip, otherwise known as Chip. And
Yeah,
he's a
Burnt
long-form digital content
Peanut,
creator
Burnt
with an
Peanut.
established YouTube
His cousin,
catalog.
the Burnt Chip.
Launched the fellas with Cal Freezy, who of course is the team principal of the
6
Senor Frogs
million
outfits.
followers.
There is Amelia Hartford, as you can see, 6
Holy
million
shit.
followers on her
That's
social
like the
media.
whole
She qualified
world.
6th earlier on this afternoon, and she's got the air blower on her just to try and keep her a bit cool. It is baking
Oh,
hot
no, she's
still
beautiful.
here
All women
under
are
the lights
beautiful.
in Saudi. It's about 25 degrees or so, but it is very, very humid. So keeping cool is the name of the game, both on the circuit and off it here. You can see inside the cockpit there, that's the driver's eye view that Amelia will have for her flying
Dude, where's
lap.
her
And in
steering?
terms of the
She
car
has no
setup for this
how's
one,
she gonna turn
300
the
kilowatts
car?
and all-wheel drive for the drivers out on the circuit, and it's a unique set of circumstances that in Formula E, because normally they have 300 kilowatts and two-wheel drive, or when they're in attack mode, or when we're in the dual stages normally in this championship, you'd have 350 kilowatts, so an extra 50 kilowatts, and you'd have all-wheel drive. So yeah, all-wheel drive.
Caleb Harrison. I've had people telling me about this. I've never heard of this in my life, and everybody's telling me to like see this. I have no reference point for what that
Let's
is.
have another look at what happened then to Izzy Hammond, of course, which brought a bit of a delay to proceedings here in Jeddah. So you can see her coming in towards turn 13, armful of understeer. Oh, wow.
Let's watch her crash
And straight
again.
into the wall.
And again.
Yeah, big hit. You can see.
And again.
Maloney there, the driver of that car regularly, who had a good performance yesterday. And, well, it looks a big hit, and there's no question it is, but the good news is that when an accident keeps moving, and I've got a bit of experience of crashing cars over the years, the movement is absorbing that energy. So the great news was she was on the radio, sounded like it was just another Sunday drive.
So am I right
Is that
in saying
Vic
that
Star
these are,
123?
like,
It
the
is,
proper
bro.
cars?
I'm fine.
You know what happened?
My brakes, like I was braking, but it just was not
The brakes didn't go. I tried to brake the car, and the car didn't brake.
Very calm and analytical following an impact such as that.
So these cars, these are the proper cars, aren't they? These are the ones the guys were racing yesterday, right?
Absolutely.
And what happens now? Because that car looks a bit, you know,
That's
worse for wear.
That's going to be a complete rebuild, we reckon. That's the front powertrain's done, rear's done, tub probably has taken some substantial damage to it. So
The tub,
they get dispensation here in the Evo section. It doesn't come out of the allocation for that team for the season, thankfully. But yeah, it's going to be a proper
What the
full-on
fuck the
rebuild.
function?
Jeff Dodge joins us back again in the
What I
commentary
feel
box,
right
CEO
now.
of Formula E. Jeff, you've just been down talking to Izzy. How is she? She okay?
Stop teasing me.
She's absolutely fine. I think
Stop
a
teasing
mixture
me.
of high
Dude, that's
adrenaline,
look at how
so,
lit that looks down there, man.
She's speaking perfectly well.
Oh
I think a
no,
bit of
funeral
adrenaline
service
and
for
a bit
her
of shock,
car.
And actually, if I'm honest, a bit of embarrassment. 'cause
They're
she
gonna
keeps going on
burn
about,
it.
I can't believe I've wrecked their car. But no, she's fine.
The car is in a body bag.
Good morning, Connor, Sam, she needs to go off to hospital, they'll take her off.
Coco
They said
King,
more
thank
observation.
you.
If not, she'll come back here and join the rest of the team. But she was in good spirits, speaking fine. But obviously, that's a big shock, right? That would have taken it out of her.
Yeah, it's never
Is
easy.
he
when you have an
watching
accident of that
F1?
magnitude.
No,
These
I'm
days
watching
you take quite a few in your
FE.
time, and I can't imagine there's ever comes a point where it gets any easier to deal with.
No, absolutely. But actually, although she's not an experienced track driver, she's grown up
Fire
around
elbow.
the world of automotive. Her father's got a bit of experience when it comes to some high-speed incidents and accidents. So for me, what was absolutely clear, how calm her voice was in describing what happened. And as Jeff's explained there, you know, there's a procedure whenever
Wait, what happened to
there's
the
a
girl?
IG incident that
Where's the
medical
girl? I
team
want
will
to see the
go
girl
through.
drive.
But
It's
she
a
sounded
girl's turn.
pretty clear that she understood what had happened.
Yeah, Richard actually was calling her while I was there, so she was talking to her dad, and he
Yo,
was
Nuxtaku,
understandably
thank you for converting from a
concerned and
prime to a
checking
tier
on her,
1,
and she was
bro.
talking
Appreciate
through
it.
in great detail. So
Keep that
hopefully all
that
good,
stuff
and
on
I say
auto
we
renew.
We can rebuild cars. That's not a problem. I'm sure Lola Yamaha will have some work cut out over the coming days, but that is the lowest of the priorities.
Yeah, good news. Thank you very much indeed for that, Jeff. Really, really appreciate that update. So we now shift our focus over to the third of the quarterfinals. It'll be Amelia Hartford up against Chip. That'll be coming along the way in about 5 or so minutes'
Chip.
time. In the meantime, let's go down to Nikki and the crew.
What
in
kind?
Evo Labs.
Lay's? Pringles?
Thanks, Tom. Now, Jack, earlier you said you were on the sim and
I
you
was
put in
indeed.
a solid lap time of
About 4.5 minutes. So what is it? Let me have a look at what's the current. Oh yeah, that's not good, is it?
No,
That's not great.
I mean, you were about 3 times slower than everyone
and
else.
is that a lot in the racing world?
I mean, yeah, you were. I would say not just a different place.
It's not what chips are in the UK. Oh yeah, they're like French fries in the UK.
But we got Kai in the hot seat. He's up for a challenge.
But I don't care.
Can you hear us?
I'm localizing the joke.
So what's your? Oh, those racing lines are good. So I just noticed. Is that real life? The stats.
Yep.
Because that says 200 top speed, 207 kilometers an hour. Now I don't know what that is in miles, but that sounds pretty fast.
I'm going to go with extremely fast. Like, is that 140?
What time do I need to be?
207 kilometers to miles. Someone do the math.
158.
The overall time by, it says secret driver, number 1, the quickest is a 1 minute 19.46. But to be honest, if you get who on
A
this list
million
will it be?
miles
Ethan?
per hour.
Will it be
Wow.
9th, he's got a 1 minute 23.5.
Wow.
Chip's
It's not,
got a 1
it's
minute
not
20.
looking good, mate. It's not. Oh yeah, you're not. It's not looking good.
Don't you spend quite a lot of
Feather the
time on
bread.
Sims?
Me? Yeah, sometimes, but I don't think it's good to dive.
What
into
if a car went 9,99999 miles per hour on the highway? Dude, it goes so. That'd be so
Do these
fast.
cars have a reverse function?
Probably too fast, man.
Okay.
The first turn here, braking a lot. Turning
Oh,
the car.
lovely line.
Look at
Oh, it's
that.
gone red.
Taking Jack's advice of feathering it.
Feather.
Yeah, feather.
Feather.
Just teasing it. Just a bit of foreplay with the throttle, and then
Beautiful
Talking
line.
about foreplay?
I feel
What?
like you're cheating because these lines don't exist in real life. Can we turn those off? I
Just
feel like you've
tasing
cheated
it.
The game.
I didn't listen. Someone else set it up, so
Let's give him 1 lap with the lines, all right?
thank you, Nikki. I'm glad you're here.
So what are you
Braking,
on
bit
right
of
now?
drifting.
32 You've hit a wall.
But we're still going. That's what matters. That is what matters.
Imagine trying to play while a guy is like putting his hand in front of your screen. They're so annoying. No, seriously, like over your shoulder, ruining your times.
That doesn't sound convincing.
I mean, it's not like it's quick. We're going to come back and we'll let you know what the lap time is.
He's like, no, don't
We're only
come
53
back.
seconds in. I mean, you are on sector 2 though. All right. Okay. All right. Should we make it to sector 3?
Yeah, we'll make it to sector. I don't even know what that means, but we'll do it.
All right. Okay. Fine.
We'll make it
we
to
are
sector 3,
going
right?
to try and report back on the last 20 seconds of this lap. He's going through the chicane at the moment. Can he make it through safely? Yes, he can. He's hit the apex beautifully there.
That was beautiful on the
Apex
I was
Legends.
literally going to say that before you said that as well. Beautiful apex.
And now he's just following the lines.
Following the
around
lines,
and around
gonna say
in
that
a
as well,
circle
yeah.
in one direction.
So the apex.
Come on, we're down the start-finish
down the
straight.
start
Come on.
finish.
What are we going to get? What are we
Speed
going to
up,
get? Cross
speed
the
up.
This is
line.
my wife
Oh,
in the
1
passenger seat. Yep.
31.27. Lots of improvements
You're on
to
the
Kai.
leader.
Sorry,
You're
better,
You missed
better
the
not
turn.
next
You were
time. Come
supposed
back
to
big
turn
up.
there.
He's on the
The
leaderboard.
Tesla has
Thank you very
GPS,
much
honey.
indeed, Nikki. Yeah, funnily enough, that
Tesla is
131 was actually
GPS.
quicker
It
than
tells
the
us when to
fastest time
turn.
we've seen so far
I think you were
in the
supposed to turn
quarterfinals.
there.
Olivia Harford, who is
I
gonna
think
be
it's
out
faster if
against
you
Burnt
turn.
Chip
The
in a couple of
directions I
moments'
printed
time.
out said
Plus
to
a couple of
turn
minutes,
there.
minute and a half or so until we see those two drivers out on track. Now, immediately,
Doggo, thank you, bro.
earlier on. It's her second time appearing in the Formula E Evo sessions. And she was driving for Maserati
Who can relate?
12 months ago in Miami. Here this
I've been
weekend,
on my
she's, of
own. I've
course,
been
with
taking
the
my
Porsche team.
time.
Burnt Chip is
I
gonna be
feel like
out
a man of
with
my
the
mind.
Jaguar outfits. Jaguar winners here this weekend in the Jeddah. I was going to say moonlights, but that's probably not the correct way of putting it. Actually, for that matter, Porsche were on Friday as well. So, two.
Dude, they should just have AI drive the cars. Google Gemini drive car.
Be interesting to see how this one works out as Amelia.
Let's see
lines
Claude
up at the
drive.
exit of pit lane. 300 kilowatts, of course, and all-wheel drive as she blasts away on to.
You see, they apparently used Claude in like the Venezuela extraction of Maduro. What does it even mean? How would they even use Claude for that? Like, hey, Claude, how do we kidnap Maduro?
7 seconds or so faster than Amelia Hartford, so quite a pace difference between them. However, we have seen drivers struggling to get the pace and performance out of the car over the course of that one flying lap. In the qualifying session, they had 15 minutes to do it. Here, very different set of circumstances.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that, actually, given
It named
his
Claude.
experience
Elon was crashing out on the timeline last night because like there's like this sweet girl that's like in charge of like teaching Claude like ethics, and she seems like one of the sweetest souls imaginable. I saw like a whole article about her, and then Elon replied to a tweet about her and was like, you can't have her doing this, you can't have a childless woman teaching an AI ethics because she has no children. And I was like, whoa, Elon, what the hell, man?
Projects. See how she's going to fare in this one. As we say, her second appearance in the Evo sessions.
Better to have a guy with 50 abandoned kids. Yeah, exactly, bro.
See, she'll need the perfect sector 2 according to Google Gemini. Her best time was 3 seconds behind Burnt Chip. And that's in terms of the
guy whose AI was undressing women. True. What's crazy is like Grok was doing that shit, and like it was other people that like made it stop. Like Elon was like on Twitter saying it's okay. He's like, yeah, well that's just AI. Like it's actually epic memes that Grok is like doing that.
Here this weekend, very easy to run on.
It's actually cool memes.
Okay, very important to keep it nice and cool and composed, stay calm.
Steady is the name of the game here for these drivers. It always goes back to that old adage of
don't miss your turn.
Yeah,
don't crash into the wall.
Words. There's no question when we've had a couple of incidents that can destabilize some of the drivers, but she has experience.
And reminder for brake warm-up button in straight line heading into turn 13.
So brake warm-up button, that's a mode in the car to obviously maximise as much temperature in the brakes as you possibly can. Down into turn 13 is the longest straight on this racetrack.
Yeah, looking like a good out lap, good build lap.
And we'll get
a much better idea when she launches into the first sequence of corners, just where her head's at.
Yeah, coming down the start, finish straight, then accelerating up in towards turn 1, find the braking point, find the apex, and nice and smooth through turn 1 and 2.
Well, apex is both of those corners, so looking sweet so far.
Yep, down in towards turn 4. Can see drivers here taking a bit of a late apex, slightly early there for Amelia, but she gets it all rotated quite nicely, using all of the available road at her disposal. Turns 5 and 6 has caught a few of them out. She takes a bit of a lift going into there. Of course, the tyre's not really up to the optimum working range.
If you could live in one video game world, what would it be, y'all?
And again, you can hear her sort of lifting off the throttle, coming down.
Mine's got to be Forza or Gran Turismo.
Nice and smooth through there. She makes it through quite easily.
Yeah, and leaving plenty of margin on the exit of those corners to that unforgiving concrete wall.
Yeah, down towards turn 13. This is where we saw Izzy Hammond ending up in the barrier a few minutes ago. You can see we've split the screen here, so we've got a couple of onboard angles to bring you. Down in towards this corner, bit of rear locking into there as she
Arc with Vin Diesel. Did the Arc game with Vin Diesel ever come out?
And blasted out of turn 13 in towards the penultimate chicane on this lap.
I think this is looking a very solid lap. I'm not sure
what
how
happened?
much quicker it is than her qualifying lap, but
is it coming out still?
Seconds.
Well, 25.1, just to put that into context, that's the first sector time that she set. The drivers in Formula E this weekend were setting 21.3,
still in the lab.
Actually a million miles away in that sector.
They're still working on the graphics.
For the Quick Stars team principal Vic Star,
gonna be big.
See Amelia Hartford coming to the timeline. It's a 1:32, 1:48. That's quicker than we saw Bazinga do in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, those are
that's
big ass
nice,
headphones. You got the Beat Solo 39s.
For Hartford to set. The question is though, is Chip going to be able to beat it in a couple of minutes when he goes out in the?
Dude, I got like a tweet on my timeline last night from like a military guy, like one of those like American military blue check marks, and it was like, the alien stuff is a distraction, a psyop. What you really need to be thinking about is giants. And I was like, giants, what? So then I tapped on the tweet, and like all the replies were from like other military dudes that were like, yeah, when I was in Iraq, we saw some real crazy shit. Go ahead and Google like giants of Afghanistan. And it's like all these like creepy pastas of like dudes in Iraq that like think they saw giants.
In the cool down lap as well.
It was like, oh my god.
Got her mind in all things automotive, and that was
they all like saw giants, and I don't know what the deal. I guess there's giants out there.
Into the long 13.
Giants? The New York Giants could use some help. No, seriously, get them on the field.
So maybe next time move the brake bias a little bit towards the back and
Get that ass at MetLife Stadium, dude.
Sort of car you can go out and smash the
That spring training soon.
Car, you're putting a lot of pressure on it.
What about giant aliens? That'd be wild, dude. Giant aliens would be fucking crazy. Like we really hope that aliens are like little short guys, like 4'8", like little like green fellas. You would hope, right? So you can like if you see them like in open combat, you could like kick one.
There's a lot for them to take in, isn't there?
If they were like big, if they were like 7 feet tall, like it's done, bro. Like it's GG.
Nowadays, but there's nothing
We
quite
lose.
like being out on
It's your
track.
planet now.
No,
Go ahead and eat my
Exactly
brain.
as you say, as we see Nico Muller, the traditional driver of that number 51 Porsche, in the box. We look over to the Jaguars.
Some of you would actually be way too submissive to aliens. You'd be like, yeah, you can have my brain immediately. Yeah, you can eat my brain actually.
In terms of the time,
You wouldn't even try to stop it.
Earlier on for Chip in that Jaguar, he did not look too bad at all. He was third quickest overall in the qualifying session with a 1:28.425.
I'm not submissive to alien. I would not do that. I would fight back.
From Bazinga's quickest time, his teammate. What's the chat saying, Jack? Anything exciting?
Did you see that Trump is going to announce aliens around July 4th?
The chat is moving very fast.
Yeah, I've heard that. He's looking for a distraction. I don't think there's anything that could hurt the credibility of like
how much do these cars set you
talking
back?
about non-human intelligence on Earth than Trump being the one to like announce it.
Quite an exclusive thing.
I wouldn't say you'd probably be popping down the main dealer
Unless he has like a photo of one. I don't think you'd have like more people go like, oh, okay, well that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Multiple M's?
Well, that's a good question. Definitely M's. Multiple M's remain
I
to be seen.
saw
suppose it depends on the
Obama
level of
said they were real,
sophistication
yeah.
you go for, but
He's like, yeah,
put it
well,
this way,
I
it's not
wasn't
pocket
allowed to
check.
see them.
I think there's an operational budget cap for the season.
My Obama kind of became like a Morgan Freeman there. I can't do a good Obama.
Exactly that.
I never could.
That information, but
Team radio.
Let me be clear.
Remember what we talked about.
I am Obama. You only have like 3 voices. It's true. I can only have like 3 to 5 voices at any given time.
Jeff, if you were going to go and buy a Formula E car, what would you be looking at spending?
Well, obviously you can't buy one, and the research and development cost that goes into it would be millions and millions and millions, but you'd be looking in excess of $1 million. But you're right, the teams have a cap every year for 2 cars of around
Whoa,
15
they're like
million
dead
euros,
even.
something like that. But for the teams, this event sits outside of that racing cap, so any of the costs incurred through the race this weekend at Evo session.
Bro, imagine if the burnt peanut was in a car though.
Ever the showman is Chip. Then let's have a look at the first sector time. It was a 25-1 for Amelia Hartford a couple of moments ago in that Porsche. Down into turns 5 and 6. Good level of commitment there for
The aliens are real. Someone emailed Jeff about them and they'd be in the files. They kind of talk about some stuff in there. They talk about like private sector technology. And then like there's other redactions in there. If you know what to look for, there's some sus stuff in there.
On the exit of the first part of it, through the second part of it, and blasting on to this back straight, using all the curb on the exit and running down in towards.
It is kind of crazy like what they just released with the Epstein because there's just wild shit all over.
A second quicker than Hartford's second sector time, so the deficit now sits at about half a second overall, with 1 more sector and just a handful of corners remaining.
Yeah, this is a great little shootout actually. He started a little bit cautious, found his form in the middle part, and well, tricky few chicanes to end out the lap.
These were not individuals.
They were talking to him on team radio about how to tackle these chicanes, but it looks like he's gotten it sewn up and very nicely sorted. Through the final one we go now for Burn Chip. Is this going to be
These are kind of just tall people, yeah.
Quarterfinal 3 and deposes Amelia Hartford in the quick stars. Chip comes to the line. It's a 1:31.764.
Quit showing these damn giants. Well, look at how big they are, bro.
3.5 tenths of a second, and Hartford will go no further than quarterfinal 3 as the Jaguar, the Senor Frogs team, and Burnt Chip go through.
I thought it was gonna be like
semi-final 2.
Like monsters.
Well, it doesn't get much
They
closer
kind of
than
look
that.
human.
No, it really doesn't. Very, very tight margins indeed. Less than half a second separating those 2 drivers. And as you say, steady starts of the lap there. It's about 8 tenths of a second down on Hartford's first sector time, but really pulled it back in sector 2 and sector 3.
Yeah.
You're thinking of trolls? Dude, I never think of trolls. They don't take up my headspace. Shut up.
You hear from his team.
I don't know a
team
thing about
manager there just
trolls.
how excited he is by that. It feels now we're getting back into a bit of momentum in this competition.
Is there anything you're impressed by watching these creators?
Just the very fact that they are, especially the last two runners, you know, Chip and Amelia.
They did quite well, did they?
They're doing the lines. They're doing everything you would expect.
Pull down lap. Wow. Mega end of the lap. You were almost 1 second off at the start of the lap.
Where is Abrams? I don't think he's in this race.
Round of applause that we're hearing there.
Be kind of cool if he was, though.
Round of applause that we're hearing there, not too dissimilar from what we get normally in the duels when the regular drivers are out on the racetrack. Let's go down and catch up then with Amelia Hartford, who sadly was eliminated from quarterfinal 3 and will take no further part in the qualifying sessions here tonight for the Evo sessions. She is in the pit lane talking to Bella.
Is Girl Abrams in the race? I don't think so.
How did it feel?
I got a skin for Girl Abrams that like makes her like RuneScape, like polygonal. It looks kind of cool.
I honestly thought I had him. I took 3 seconds off my lap time. He was one of the faster drivers, ran slower than what he did earlier. And in the last section where these 2 really tight chicanes are, he made up a second of time. And I just don't have the muscle strength in that area. But
so annoying.
Who is Girl Abrams? Vindicta.
Because it was his last section, you said, that was like so strong.
She's the only other
at
blue
least
one.
in that section, he was a second behind, went through that section, and that's where he gained the time. So
We're getting deadlocked today.
Okay.
Maybe later. Probably not during this
It's like,
stream.
let's give him a turn, do you know what I mean?
I actually gotta go get more rest, bro. Once this is done, I'm supposed to like take photos this afternoon. Someone wants to take photos of me,
Exactly. He'll take it. You know, you've already got enough going on. You're so skilled.
and I hate getting my picture taken.
Well done.
thank you.
Yeah, well done to Amelia Hartford, and well done to Duker as well. He gets a nice memento to
For
take
what?
out
I got
after
no idea.
crashing out in the qualifying session this afternoon. Gets to sign the rear wing end plate. Anyway,
Someone just
quarterfinal
asked
4,
to
2
like do
Senor
like
Frogs drivers going up against
photos
each other.
a while ago. A friend.
Will NE, you can see a bit of a difference
And I
in
said
terms
okay.
of their lap times, about 7 seconds or so separating them in the qualifying session this afternoon. Will NE
Popeye's
actually had
meal photo shoot. It's not for a
properly
Popeye's
impressive
meal,
save
bro.
in the quali sessions. He had a big moment coming out of turn 2 and nearly crashed into the wall. Kept it out of it though, and went on to set, as we see, that 1:28.621. Don't think we're going to be troubling that lap time here.
Popeye's meal be
but
sick
we'll see how
though.
close he's able to get. Either
Love
way,
that
it's
chicken
on
from
TV in the
Popeyes.
Envision,
To be
who
honest,
is
I
out
don't
first of
even
all.
really like it.
Now, I went down.
Fat ass, dude. I'm not even fat. I don't even really eat Popeyes. I've never like had Popeyes and I'm like, ooh, that hits. I'm more like a Chick-fil-A guy.
And just making sure everything is up to the right operating window. But I went down actually and spoke to the team principal of Envision, which is the outfit that is running ATV at the moment. And I have to say, he said this is
Homophobic chicken? I mean, it
compared to
tastes
a
better.
championship
I don't
in
know what
terms
to
of the
tell you.
nerves that he was feeling. This was far more nerve-wracking for him. He found it stressful, I think is the politest way of putting it. When that car came back in one piece, he was relieved.
Yeah, well, you can understand.
Ever had Bojangles? Maybe.
The beautiful projectile to take you to success in competitions, and when it gets sent out,
Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A.
To, you know, share your car and race car and testing. You know, I'd maybe do a morning session.
Connor, can I
maybe do
please
the
play
afternoon
Overwatch
session,
while watching
or
the
vice
stream?
versa.
I give you
Then you're very
permission.
conscious of the fact that you know you want them to give you back something which enables you to exploit performance and not give you back a bag of bits.
Yep, steady start for the lap then.
Chick-fil-A are Christian nationalists, though. Yeah, your money might get redirected towards some things you may not like, I guess, if you eat Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
Will and E looking late.
Where can I be socially progressive and eat fast food?
Do you know what Peng means?
No.
Oh, I'm aware of Peng. Yeah,
so Peng is similar to Lang. I actually don't know the difference. I think they're the same thing.
One starts with an L, one starts with a P.
One starts, yeah. But basically it means very handsome. Very,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Sonic, Culver's, Subway. I don't believe you.
think it might be.
I need to go back to school.
Yo, did Subway low-key fall off? I feel like I haven't seen a Subway ad in a minute. And like, I'm seeing like there's like less Subways. Like there used to be so many, and I feel like they're kind of like going away.
Through this second sector in towards turn 13. It's been a steady lap time for him here so far, but again, Smoothness is the name
It got
of
bought
the
by
game.
private equity. What does that even mean?
50-50
Is private
split,
equity
we
a
reckon, between
company?
Arthur and Will NE supporters. So let's see what it's like in terms of the final lap time. Arthur was a 1:35.516
Private equity or venture capital ruined it. I don't understand.
Just like that last night after Valentine's. But again, it's a case of just keeping it on the island.
Now, what are your thoughts on the limitations of empirical tire models like Pace, Jika's magic formula? I don't know what that means.
He goes up against his Senor Frog's teammate over the timeline. We're about
It means
to
private equity just wants the land they're all built on and will bankrupt Subway to get the space.
It's not the quickest in times that we've seen so far.
Oh, really? Base wage business ensues, cut costs, and made the food worse until it sucked and fell off.
What is the slowest so far?
Wait, really? I didn't even know. When did this start? That's literally what happened.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a
Like they're actually just trying to like shut down all the subways to take the space.
For Cal Freezy, the team principal of Senor Frogs.
2016. So I guess it's like a slow bleed.
A Senor Frogs driver is going to make it into.
Wait, we have to save Subway.
Or will it be Will NE? Either way, Arthur now making his way back on the slowdown lap.
We have
having the 10 years plus to various companies. Wait, who else?
Is in the dictionary apparently.
Who else is it happening to?
Apparently, Leng isn't.
Leng isn't, but Peng is.
Wait, is that what happened to the frozen yogurt places?
You need to go to your thesaurus to get.
Remember there used to be so many frozen yogurts.
This is quite the education.
It is.
And then now they're going away.
A wee bit. A wee. Wee isn't in the
Now it's harder to find them.
Well, wee as in small, but not wee as in.
I thought they were just replacing them with like boba.
So how many chances do they get to go around? Is it 3?
If you progress forwards in each stage of it, but yeah, you get 1 out lap, you get 1 flying lap and 1 in lap, but yeah, 1 sort of timed lap, as it were.
Right.
And it's all coming towards that.
Dippin' Dots were so yummy. Dippin' Dots were a gimmick, bro. I can't even lie. Dippin' Dots was made to be like a small little like corner shop at like a stadium game. Dippin' Dots should have never taken up like retail space.
Right, okay, so you know
Dippin' Dots is like you bring out like the cart and the guy gives you Dippin' Dots on your way out from like a high school football
So you
game
want to be near the pole.
or something. You don't go to like a store that just is like all Dippin' Dots.
The curb would be too aggressive, so it would destabilize the car.
Yeah,
but,
so I was gonna say,
you know,
yeah.
if you were running down the school corridor,
yeah,
to try and get to the chip shop quicker than your friends,
it's fucked up. How's that fucked up?
Chip shop in the school corridor. Your metaphors don't make sense to me. I'm not
Every first date I've been on has been at a Denny's location. Evil Mark Wahlberg. Is that W? Is that Riz?
Oh, okay, all right. Well, the rest of my story.
What's your best opener on Tinder, or what do you say? Like you want to go to Denny's?
And that's also a racing line, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
So you want a racing line through the apex, is what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you'll see, look at this here for Will NE. So he's going from the outside of the corner to the inside.
Brilliant,
that point there where he clips the curb, that's the apex there.
It worked for me. You just ask if they want to go to Denny's.
Make the corner as short as possible. That's the aim of it. So Will NE out on track here in the Mahindra for the Senor Frogs team. He was quicker than Arthur TV in the qualifying session this afternoon by about 7 seconds or so. You can see 7.7 million followers for him. 29
I'm
years
Will
of age,
Nee. I have
qualified
7.7 million followers. That's my Will Nee impression.
You know him as part of the Quadrant
out to Will
team,
Neff.
co-owner of that since January 2024, and also runs an iced coffee brand, which we could probably do with here in the commentary box because it is absolutely baking. It's warmer inside than it is outside, believe it or not.
Also, if you're watching and you have any questions, I have got the chat up here, so put your questions in.
I've got a question for DC.
All right, Mum, if you're watching this, I promise no daft. No daft.
I got a question for DN.
No,
For
I assume that must be an
DN.
inside joke.
Yeah, that's right. D's nuts.
I think he's just got a weird accent.
Right.
No daft. I'm assuming.
No, I think
don't make a fool of
It's
yourself.
it's a Newcastle thing, is it? A Geordie sort of slang. Anyway,
translational services as well as qualifying commentary.
Hey, we're happy to be inclusive in the commentary box. There is Arthur TV on the right-hand side.
Inclusivity, I love
Out of the
it.
car.
Wow.
I love progressive values in my Formula E racing cars.
Certainly is. Let's see what Will NE can do, Team Radio.
You don't get that sometimes. Sometimes you just don't get that. Sometimes you watch Formula E and you don't know if your commentators are socially progressive. It's nice to like be reassured.
That doesn't sound like a good question to ask. Have they been round this
They should let you be gay in Saudi Arabia. They should change that.
Yeah,
Screw it.
What he's doing. He's just cocking about, isn't he?
Let's make waves in 2026,
for you,
bro.
DC, who do you think's going to win?
I think Bez.
You think Bez?
Yeah.
And why is that?
I think he's just a bit quicker.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah. See Willany taking it a bit easier. He was 3.7 seconds faster than Arthur TV.
Vertex, thank you, bro.
So that is a healthy margin that the
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
driver has got. Out of the chicane we go, and down the back straight in towards the hairpin of turn 13 in that Mahindra. This car's been quick so far this weekend at the hands of
I follow the play with the Crown Prince. See, the Crown Prince seems mad chill. Did you see when he like came to the White House and he was like sitting next to Trump and he was like, oh my god, what is this? He was like looking around in like the Oval Office at like all the gold shit and he was like, what the fuck? What happened in here?
This is looking very good indeed for him.
It is crazy. Look at that Oval Office. It kind of has grown on me. Like it's really ugly, but it's like kind of got character.
Silly, but what is a sector?
Like when they make like movies about this administration someday, it's gonna be kind of cool to see them like recreate that as a set because it's just wild. There's so much shit in that room. He is just bugged it out with photos and like gold lining and plating. It's insane.
Against Burnt Chip later on.
Yep, tidy lap. And
what do you think of the ballroom? I think it's going to be awesome. President Trump is making a ballroom for Americans to enjoy.
Well, to be fair, I do look silly because a lot of people are saying they do have chip shops in their corridors. Now, I don't know whether they're making fun of me, but...
It is crazy that he just like tore down the East Wing. And like nobody stopped him because who was going to stop him?
I wish I did.
Well...
Like you have to go through Congress to like approve that, and he just said, "Okay, let's just demolish the East Wing of the White House, a historical building."
Battered sausages or something.
Deep-fried Mars bars.
So 1 point from each of.
And they just called in a construction service, and they just do it.
Dominated that one. They've got 4 points, a clean sweep so far.
So there was a giant server room under the ballroom. Well, that's where like
nothing so far for
the situation room is, right, or something.
Set to change a bit later
it's down there. It's like where they go if there's like a situation.
We do have the wooden spoon race coming up later on, which gives an equal number of points as it would do in the final. So it's 1 point for each of the winners in the quarterfinals. It's 3 points in the semi-finals, and it's 5 points in the final as well as that wooden spoon race.
Nothing daft, keep it simple.
Well done, mate, well done. Okay, box.
Yeah, nothing
box reference. Shout out.
For Will
EFT.
And a good lap time there for him. Relative to what we saw from Chip, there was about 4 seconds or so, 3.5 seconds, let's call it, the gap between those two drivers in the quarterfinals. Let's see what that looks like in the semi-finals. Now, interestingly, for semi-final 1, it should have been Bazinga up against Izzy Hammond. That's, of course, because Yuka was not able to set a lap time in that session as he wrote the car off in qualifying earlier on this afternoon. However, Bazinga will not have Izzy Hammond to go head-to-head with in that session because she ended up in the wall. Now, we're waiting to get confirmation as to whether we will see Bazinga going out to the semi-finals, whether he will just forfeit it and go to the finals, because he's automatically now qualified, having no competitor at that stage. So whatever happens here for Bazinga, he'll get those 3 points, which is really, really important there for the Senor Frogs team.
But the other team is 0 points, bro.
Whether they might do their double points play. We've got a few minutes to go until we get these semi-finals underway. We'll wait and see how it's all going to work out and try and divulge it for you. Some team radio coming in.
But that lollipops gets further away every time, I swear.
He just bites your takes. Someone's stealing my shit.
The lollipop gets further away, yeah. I can
Someone's stepping on my shit again.
He wants to jump out the car and get cool as soon as he can. Well, Bazinga, of course, as we know, he'll automatically be in the finals.
Oh, he's talking about doing a burnt peanut bit. Yeah, when I talk about the burnt peanut over deadlock, nobody clips. You know what would help is if you guys would take the clips. If you clip it, it's more likely to be shared and go viral, bro.
He effectively has no
but nobody clips me.
Can we just grab a quick word? Because obviously, you don't have to go up against anyone in your
You could go viral, man. You could go viral with your clips.
Put a lap in, and how are you going to go if you do?
I think you get chat badges now if you go viral too.
Get even more familiar with it. So yeah, that's the bonus. Is I get to put another lap in, and it's all just feedback to the brain, isn't it? So
that's the thing, because you know you've been out in the car, quite intense.
I'm in my mum's car.
So it's quite good to get a bit of extra practice in before the final.
Lovely setup.
Who knows that reference, bro?
It's amazing.
Are you sitting here though thinking about the final?
Who here from
I am a little bit,
2013?
yeah, I am a bit. I think come in pole earlier, and then it'd be nice to just wrap it all up and win it.
Well, there's been a few people watching that have got their money on you.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Lovely stuff. All right, we'll catch up with you afterwards. But guys, by the way, do tell us where you are watching from. We want to hear from you. We know we've had shout-outs from Ireland, from Brazil, from England, from Spain. Massive hello. We want to hear more.
USA, we're watching from USA. America.
Thank you, Nikki. Yep, good to hear from so many people in the chat. Good bin, bad bin seems to be a phrase that is popular. I hate to sound like a boomer here, but what on earth is that all about?
I'm going to be so honest.
You sound like a boomer here.
I don't know what that means.
Right. Bit of a boomer.
I thought I was down with the thing. You need down with the, you know, the kids.
You need the lingo.
I thought I knew the lingo, but I don't know what that means.
Any ideas, DC?
Absolutely not, Scooby.
I'm glad
This
we
guy's
cleared that up.
stupid.
Insight and analysis.
You know, I'm 1971.
What happened to the Bernie Sanders boomer girl? You mean Nico Lowell?
Oh, you lived through that, did you?
You know that was Nico Lowell, right?
Takes all sorts, doesn't it? Let's have a look at Arthur TV's lap as we look at some highlights then from the qualifying session here so far. Through that long left-hander of turn 13. This is the final chicane that he was.
Who is that? She was on 100 Thieves or something.
ATV.
At some point.
We'll see whether he's able to extract a bit more performance.
How's she doing?
Out of that car.
I don't know. I saw her not too long ago. When did I see her?
We've got a lot of people saying where they're watching from.
I think she was at my birthday party.
We've got Netherlands, India, Scotland, Malaysia, Denmark, South Africa, America.
Did she ever meet up with Bernie?
That's brilliant.
Hopefully.
Yeah, international, isn't it?
It is.
I didn't realise.
Certainly is. Well, we're looking here at Will Ennie on his flying lap, which saw him progress into the semi-finals. He'll be going up against his teammate Chip in a few minutes' time in semi-final 2. So the upshot is we are going to get an all Senor Frogs final by the looks of things. Anyway, let's go
Senor
down
Frogs.
to Nikki then, who is in the Evo Lounge, and see who she's managed to find and what we can find out ahead of the semi-finals getting underway here tonight.
Well, I've managed to find my mate Kai, who has got some pretty, well, it's quite unique insight because you've actually raced against Will before.
I have.
I want to
raced
know,
against Will.
what is Will like when it comes to head-to-head battles?
He's a dark horse.
As I'm coming at you like a dark horse.
And then he just turns up on track and he absolutely smokes you. And I never ever expected it. I was actually a little bit disheartened.
Who remembers Ken Bone? Bro, I've been trying to get Ken Bone on Fortnite Friday for a minute.
Just flew away with it.
What was the situation that you were competing in?
He's hard to get in touch with, bro.
Around oval track with some cars that
even though
were
he
missing doors
tweets,
and
he's
windows.
hard. He's playing a tough game.
However you will. And then I was P2, he was P1, and he flew off. And that was all she wrote.
Can he beat Chip? Chip is currently the fastest overall driver.
I think
he voted for Trump in 2016? I didn't know that. I thought he voted for Hillary that year.
I think he can beat Chip. There's no doubt about it. Chip has been very, very strong. But Will Ennie, he's got something there. He's holding back.
Didn't we all? True.
Sure. Well, let's find out, shall we? Tom, over to you.
Yeah,
but
cheers,
Hillary's
Nikki. So
emails were bad.
Two about to get underway in a couple of minutes' time. So Bazinga opting to not run in the first of the semi-finals. I guess that makes sense, really. I mean, it's an unnecessary risk to go and run that car out for another lap. If it ends up in the barrier, there's no chance of winning it. So let's have a look and see how we've gotten here then. So this is the route to the
they
final.
called him lame.
We saw Bazinga getting the better of Carby Lame. Then Izzy Hammond, of course, crashed out with Duca.
W crashed out.
The session after he crashed out in qualifying this afternoon. Chip got the better of Quick Stars of Media Hartford, and Will Ennie got the better of his teammate Arthur TV. The upshot is for the semi-finals, it should have been Bazinga, but he now automatically moves into the final. So it's the two Senor Frogs teammates of Will Ennie and Chip.
Dude, he gets to just skip to the finals?
They're going to play their double points on Chip in the semi-finals.
Bazinga privilege, man.
What has to happen now, you might think it's a foregone conclusion that they'll be scoring from 3 points up to 6 points. However, that's not so, because Chip still has to win these semi-finals. And just to make things a little bit more confusing, I know you might be thinking that Quick Stars are out of contention. They're not, because they've got the wooden spoon race coming up, and they've got two drivers going up in this. They can play their double points. They can score a maximum of 10 in that one.
No, it's
they
not
can what?
No,
they can score double points in the wooden
I've just
spoon.
seen
What?
A comment from the main man, Cal Freezy himself.
Team radio, 1 second.
Yeah, I want you to repeat the lap you just did. Say.
You hear the ShamWow guy is running for off. Wait, he goes. I remember that.
They've got a strategy.
I thought he died.
So Calfreezy has left a comment. Who should I put my double points on, Chip or Will? So let us know.
I thought he died like shortly after Michael Jackson.
Chip, we reckon that's the double points from what we've heard, but we'll wait and see.
Oh, the other
how
guy.
that works out. Google Gemini says Will E's best lap time today, only 2/10 off of Chip's, with improvements to be made in that first sector.
And that's a great bit of intel, but of course,
That was
Chip
Billy
will be looking
Mays.
to improve on
Oh.
what he's previously done, and assuming they both had a little bit of a margin.
I distinctly remember Billy Mays dying very shortly after Michael Jackson.
Two regular Mahindra drivers of Nick de Vries and Eduardo Mortara.
What we couldn't see is all of the fingers were crossed.
And the toes.
Oh, this is a good question.
Bone take on the Will Smith
Are all the
incident.
Formula E cars the same, or are they unique like F1 cars?
So all the chassis are the same.
To everyone coming to Will Smith's defense, he's not going to fuck you, dude. But Jada might, so I guess keep it up. Damn, Ken!
You can't change anything in terms of what they call homologate. They're all set in stone, basically. However, they've got different powertrains. So Mahindra has a powertrain run by Mahindra. Jaguar has a Jaguar powertrain. Porsche has a Porsche powertrain. But also, those factory teams can then supply a customer team. So Jaguar supplies Envision, for example. So they've got a Jaguar powertrain in the back of that one. So yes, they're the same in terms of the physical appearance, but underneath they're all very different. And if you think about
Are you winning the race?
Formula Championships, like Formula One, for example, the way you modify those cars is what they would call hardware. So your rear wings, your front wings, all of the aerodynamic modifications you can make on. In Formula E, it's software. So they're going about, they're coding things to try and get these cars to be more efficient, to get more
This is
traction,
not
all of
deadlock,
those
true.
That's the parameters of what we can change.
Oh, Juggler, thank you for 51 months, man. Cargo room. Yep.
25-1.
Room,
There's a consistency
room.
to that. I think he was very similar to what he did earlier. Probably wants to try and see if he can eke out a little bit more performance. Tidy though.
A lot of people are asking, does this mean that Senor Frogs have a guaranteed win today?
Nothing's guaranteed in life or in
It's so true. Nothing is guaranteed in life. That's so true, bro.
He's a visionary, is DC.
That's so
Certainly is.
real.
Right, Will out of the final corner. Oh, he's having a problem though with drive. Is he going to make it to the line? What's happened here for Will Is it a technical problem that's thwarting his challenge? And could this
Bro, he's
be
running out of
the
batteries.
moment that will deny him a chance of going into the finals? He comes to the line and he's lost about 7 or 8 seconds on the start-finish straight, and he's just crawling to the checkered flag.
Nah, bruh. He ran out of batteries. Everybody's
So it
shot.
looks like he just power cut. Yeah, it looks like he put his foot down and just got no drive. So the power was cut from
Team Radio.
Let's have a listen.
Keep pushing, finish line ahead.
Oh, what a shame there for Will
Bro, Will and E, bro. You didn't charge your car, bro.
Get rewarded, unfortunately, for him, because that was a nice tidy lap time up until that point.
Yeah, well, I think that means that Chip goes through if he just keeps it sensible.
At the YouTuber, bro, they're all YouTubers.
You can see for the Mahindra team, and
so that's it. He doesn't get another retry, even though.
Nope, that's it.
One and done.
Oh,
that's how it works.
Brutal, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Power cut.
You should see what it's like on a real race weekend.
Oh man.
I've been playing Overwatch and having a lot of fun. Overwatch is kind of back.
We'll be quiet here for a second and see if we can hear what went on. So we're coming through to the final corner, and it's out of the final turn where we think he may have had a problem getting the power down. Through the right, then the left.
This stream is so good. I think I'm going to keep on watching
no drive
hashtag
at all there,
Formula in the
seemingly. Just
future.
cut out
Me
on him.
too, man.
Team
I'm
Radio.
with you. I don't know if I have to watch the whole thing or if I...
Finish line ahead.
I don't think I need to finish watching the whole thing. I can probably leave at any point now.
Will N.E. then.
But I'm gonna keep
Unfortunately,
watching.
His lap time thwarted at the end of that session. Delighted to be able to welcome Karun Chandok to the commentary box. Karun, how are you?
Hi, Tom. I'm good. He wasn't thwarted. He did that on purpose. What are you talking about?
You think so?
100%.
Well, you think that was team tactics?
Yeah, did you hear him? He said, "Go on, boys, enjoy the final." He absolutely did that on purpose, so he doesn't go, ahead of Chip into the final.
So this is gamesmanship then. So basically, what's happened here is the Senor
I'm with you, Goblin. I was also trying to dash and slide.
And Chip, they basically said, right, we're going to play our double points card.
I heard everybody keeps banning the jetpack cat. Apparently they've banned the jetpack cat in like competitive.
but it means he's not, you know,
because the cat keeps on getting banned in every game.
And he hasn't told any of these guys, because look at the Edo Mortara and Nick de Vries faces. They have no idea.
They had no idea what's going on. We didn't have any idea in the commentary box.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
I know. He gave away the points then. He gave it away so that they guaranteed that Chip would go through.
Exactly.
Probably not very easy to balance a character that can always fly.
Like that.
I know. I tell you what, you know, these guys knew what was going on. Dan knew right away. Master tactician Dan Tickton. He knows what's going on.
He's loving all this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Of Dan Tickton. Saw him around. Yeah, look, Mortara's just like, wait a minute, what's going on there? Why have you slowed down? They don't know.
moved her from competitive. It's so sad.
But now Chip just needs to do a nice safe lap.
I like
doesn't he?
playing as the jetpack cat.
A nice safe lap. Hopefully somebody's told him that Will has only done a 144, so doesn't need to try too hard, and he should be able.
You should always try your best.
What are you reading your text?
That's my advice.
I'm reading the comments currently. There's kind of a split idea of what's
Never
going on.
half-ass it.
Some people disagree. Some
Always
people think
full
that
ass
wasn't.
it.
Oh.
Right, think of the lap ahead, visualize things while driving at 80% to get temps.
I would have said look at the track instead of visualizing.
W advise.
But this could go the other way. What if Chip does terribly now?
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's not guaranteed.
This is a risky game.
It is. Let's see what happens then for Chip as he comes across the timing line down towards the first corner. Just to give you an idea of a reference point, 1:31.764 in that quarterfinal that we saw a few moments' time. You can hear the tyres chirruping there, so he's certainly exploring the limits of grip.
Yeah, and actually we want him to practice, because you know this is what he needs to
practice makes perfect,
to put
bro.
in his mind in order to prepare for the final, right? So he needs to do a good lap here, get a good reference in his mind. It's not actually just about beating Will, it's actually getting in his own
beating the
head,
burnt peanut.
you know, sense of what he needs to do. But because look, actually it would have been a really close final. Look, there's only one
Mr. Beast could do this, but just tying a bundle of cash to the back of the car, having poor people chase after it. Yeah, that'd be cool too, actually. Great idea.
Blasting it out on towards the back straight, in towards
I like when Mr. Beast
13,
exploits the vulnerable.
In sector 2, 27.4.
That's just
so Chip
where
has
I'm
picked up
at.
quite a sizable advantage. 1.2 seconds near enough between himself and the Mahindra driver, Will Ennie, a couple of moments ago. But it's the final sector where we saw Will Ennie slowing down through the penultimate chicane.
We've got a question here. Is the car in full power, or is it slower than when the real Formula E driver drives?
So they're running in 300 kilowatts of power, but they're also running in all-wheel drive. Not actually a mode that we usually see in Formula E.
The answer is it is the same mode as they have in the races.
Right.
Out of the final corner we go for Chip across the line then, aims for the checkered flag. What's the score on the door going to be? A 1:29.662. That is a phenomenal lap time from Chip.
Wait,
in the
that's
Jaguar.
so fast,
Senor
bro.
Frogs guaranteeing themselves that spot in the final. And let's see who will be claiming top honours between Bazinga and Chip in the winner's circle. That's the quickest lap time we've seen so far here tonight, Karun. That was very impressive.
Yeah, that was really impressive there. 1:29 is a strong lap. So, Bazinga is in the same team as Chip, isn't it? So either way, Senor Frogs are going to win the final.
Yeah,
because they're in the same team.
So that's guaranteed now, is it?
Well, you say that.
I can't understand their British language, so I'm making it all up in my head about what's actually happening.
So you've got the two quick stars going up against one another in a couple of minutes in this wooden spoon
fair.
race. Yeah. You can score 5 points, but if they play their double up and they play it to the right driver, that's 10 points.
Yeah.
Bring them right back into play.
But my question was, either way in the final, it will be one of the Senor Frogs that win, right?
Yes,
So they're both in. That's what I'm talking about.
absolutely. Yeah. No, they will definitely. One of the drivers will win. Will the team win overall? Because there are two different prizes on offer. That's the point.
So who is in the wooden spoon race? Do we know that yet?
Yes, Tom.
Yes, we do. We do indeed. It is the two quick star drivers, and I will tell you them now. It is Brownie and Max Klemenko who are going head-to-head. Just to give you an idea of the difference in lap time, Brownie in qualifying was a 1:48.728. Max Klemenko, 2 minutes, 5 seconds, 0.191.
I bet Max has found his ladder. He's just going to elevate himself for the final.
Well, he's got a very tall ladder to climb, hasn't he? Speaking of that, let's have a look and remind us how we got here in the Evo sessions then. And to the final,
drones are
Bazinga
crazy.
versus Chip then. It's an all Senor Frogs final.
Do you know that like drones are like the newest, like the most important thing in war now? It's like what they found in like Ukraine.
In terms of the lap
Like it's all about who has the most drones.
Bazinga in the quarterfinals was a
1:33.752.
Chip, as we just saw, a 1:29.662. So
Dude, Black Ops 2 was low-key kind of like spitting.
The momentum would be with Chip. However,
The only thing it got wrong was like the USS Hillary Clinton. Other than that, it was kind of like on point.
I had to do a lap that he wouldn't beat anyway, just to be safe.
Well done. Yeah, up to the last chicane, you were 7/10 ahead. Very good. Solid lap, solid lap. That was looking very strong. So yeah, well done. That's,
thank you guys.
Again, 80% pace for the in-lap. We want to keep some temperature. We'll need it for the final.
I would add flowers to my car if I participated. Yeah, girl car.
The wooden spoon race and then the finals underway here.
But you'd put pink in there too.
Catch up with Nikki.
Lovely stuff. Thank you, Tom. We're also joined by Dan Tickton. Dan, what is your thoughts? Will, is there some dodgy behaviour going on there?
That's on purpose. It's all tactics, part of the plan. I think they put the double points on Chip, so it makes sense.
It does.
It does make sense.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So now we are going to see
I love
Chip in the
Chip.
final against Bazinga. How do you think that's
Me
going
at
to
the
play?
laser sword.
Selfless behaviour from Will, actually, by the way.
Would you have done that?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't know. I think it's going to be quite close, you know. I think Chip looks like he's chipping away. I actually didn't do that on purpose. That just happened.
I'm like dozing off on my microphone.
I think it'll be close, but I think he might have it. But we'll see.
And overall, you know,
My first car had a custom license plate with McDoozy, and it was yellow and pink flowers, but it was hot because the car thingy was falling off.
So impressive displays,
So cool.
resulting in me having
My first car was a
I had this
shitty Volkswagen.
We've got 5 weeks till Madrid. It'll be absolutely
indeed.
fine.
And then, but at least I'm very glad to see that Izzy's okay. I
They
hear
got
she's
an
fine.
insurance
So
claim.
going off the checks. That was a nasty accident. Like to see the data, what happened, but just very glad she's okay.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Do you want to walk away today, though, with the wooden spoon? That is the question.
Yes.
It's best loser,
He
isn't
wants
it?
to walk away with that golden
Better than spinning
spoon.
out.
But yeah, I guess so.
You're a racing
You could
driver.
argue.
You're a racing driver. You don't want to be losing.
No, we don't want to be
No,
racing
no,
for that. That was me in the first 3 years of Formula E, so I've done that.
But who have you been most impressed
My
with?
first car was a Lamborghini, bro. Get mobbed.
I'm going to still back my man Hookah, to be
I don't
honest.
need this this morning, man. You're gonna make me leave the stream, bro. I'll leave.
The techniques, the braking shapes.
I'll do it. I'm pretty sure I'm
Steering
done.
traces, everything in the data. It all
I
looks
will
good,
turn
you
this
know.
stream around,
he just
bro.
carried a bit too much speed, braked a bit late, locked the rears. In as a racing driver in that scenario, you'd have bought. But like, it's a very.
What does that mean? Lock the rear.
Yeah, so he's gone in a bit late, braked a bit hard, and then you can see on the dash, but the rear tires have like locked slightly.
Wait, that's so
So then
crazy.
you lose grip, and then you end up the rear of the car starts to come round. In that moment, like as a driver, subconsciously you'd abort it, but like that sort of happens.
You'd
naturally.
abort it?
Whereas for people who haven't.
Yo, I bet you
raced these
would.
kind of cars, it
Europeans,
doesn't
man,
happen
y'all
so
are
naturally.
crazy.
Isn't that drifted?
Can't do that in the States,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, kind of.
Are you allowed to drift in Formula?
Yeah, I drift them quite a lot. I think there's a compilation of about 2 weeks ago of me drifting around Miami. So yeah, I do like sending them sideways a bit. Yeah.
Fair. But it's slower though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slower, but it looks good.
But your style points.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta send it sideways. Sometimes you just gotta bend it like Beckham, bro.
When he's not in his team
Come
kit.
on, it's terrible.
Yeah, it is what it
Wears
is.
Gucci bag. Usually not far from where Dan is. Just quickly talk through. I mean, we've seen you sort of sitting with Bazinga for actually quite a lot of today. Have you been, I know he's on a different team, but have you had some kind of words of encouragement, any advice to give them?
They've all been asking for a bit of advice. I have to
What
say
advice do you give them? I mean, there's so much to take on board. It's not like you can just turn into a racing
Drive the car better. Just drive gooder.
But I have to say,
Make that turn gooder. Hit the gas more. Hit the brakes more. Drive the car.
It's nice to meet some of these people. Also for me, I'm a nobody compared to them. So, yeah, it's been cool.
But you've got a YouTube channel coming.
I do have a YouTube channel, but
You've gone viral a lot of times.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons.
Still reasons.
Yeah. Nevertheless.
Why did he go viral?
Any viral moment, it's a good viral moment.
Yes.
Right, which does let's remind us, if you haven't subscribed to the Formula E YouTube channel already, then what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Do it right now, and then go on to dance and do that too. Right, it's now time for the wooden spoon head-to-head. Right,
Hell yeah, wooden spoon, man. What it's all about.
Yeah, cheers, Nicky. Looking forward to this one then. So, Senior Frogs versus Quick Stars is what we've had tonight. As you can see so far, it's been a clean sweep for the Senior Frogs. However, Quick Stars can get some good points on the board here. So they've still got to play their double points card, which they haven't done so far. And it's 5 points for the winner in this wooden spoon race. They play the right driver, they back the right horse. That 5 points goes up to 10 points. They'll be level pegging.
They're doing what?
Senior Frogs ahead of that final. So it's Brownie versus Max Klemenko. You can see quite a gulf in terms of their lap times. 1:48.728 for Brownie in qualifying this afternoon. Max Klemenko a 2:05.191. So there is the Andretti driver of Brownie.
Yeah, let's see how he gets on. I'm just reading some of the comments.
Hot box.
Sample from York.
It's lit.
Says he's a big Max Klemenko fan. Hopes that he
we're gonna have a race, bro. We got a race on our hands.
He's a very popular man, is Max Klemenko.
Light it up.
I love the concept that he has with the career ladder.
Light it up.
He's gonna go first than you, and then of course I'm gonna you about his lap.
What?
Okay, perfect. Let's try to avoid that wooden spoon with a still intact car. Yeah, fine. That's the way
This
to
team
go,
is vulgar, bro.
Above everything, let's have some fun again. And let's have some fun again.
They smoking weed, they cursing.
Yeah, good conversation there between Brownie and his race engineer on the radio. Brownie, of course, known for making fitness and entertainment content. The Dutchman, and we'll see how he gets on. As we say, quite a quick lap time he set in the qualifying sessions relative to his opponents. But there is Max Klemenko behind the pink helmets in that Citroen, the Ukrainian driver. As I was saying, I do really
Ukraine.
like the career ladder concept of content. It's such a simple thing.
Free Ukraine.
I wonder though, does he bring a ladder with him everywhere he goes?
Oh, I know the answer.
Do you?
Yes, because one of our cameramen, Miles Massey, asked me this question yesterday.
Yeah.
And I went and asked Max. I said, we have a really important question. And he said, no. He said he sources the ladder wherever he is. So this is a Saudi ladder he's got here this weekend.
Sustainable ladder sourcing.
Yep.
What does
A
one do
Saudi
with the
ladder. Wow.
Presumably he's borrowed it.
Right, okay.
We don't have those in America. We have American ladders.
Now, where do you think the wooden spoon's going to go? Look at it tick-tocking there.
I mean, if you look at the qualifying this afternoon, you'd be hard to bet against Brownie. That's good to see. Izzy Hammond now back in the paddock. She's left the medical centre and she's down talking to the team in the paddock area here in Jeddah. That's really good to see. After that was 25 Gs that impact, we understand.
Wow, that is really good to see. And hopefully we'll hear from her soon as well, because that was a big whack. I was standing actually with the man in the back of the shot here, Jake Dennis, former world champion, and we both were sort of thinking about it, saying that's one of the bigger shunts we've seen in Formula E for a little while. So very glad to see her.
I think the sponsorship segment is up. I've watched
Not yet.
about 2.5 hours.
At this point, I'm hoping we're going to find out before this one. They've got to back the horse at some point.
I've watched a good bit.
Let's have a look here.
It's been a W ad.
So this is Da Costa showing the lap for.
You gonna keep watching off stream? Of course I am, bro. Of course I am.
Semifinals a few minutes ago. So just
One deadlock game for the fans. I literally would, but like I am so tired. I actually need to go to sleep. Like, I actually need to go to sleep, bro. Get some rest. I gotta go eat. Man, you always sleepy, bro. I am. Do you sleep at all? Very little. Gotta get some more. I might be back later this afternoon. There's a good chance if I'm catching a vibe. I'm gonna post the link to the race in the chat so y'all can go watch if you want to keep watching. Go watch the race yourself, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Formula E. Shout out to the troops. Thanks to the sponsor. I'll see y'all later, bro. It's love.